Serious? We're live.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, he said not to talk about it?
Yeah.
I thought he said two.
Check your texts.
I am.
What's up, everybody?
Are we live?
Yeah, let me go to the thing. Oh, here we go. Now
Our poster's up.
We're coming.
Oh, ooh, that's fancy.
Yeah. I have to get my iPad so I can participate in the chat. I'll be right back.
Here, I'm gonna see what the
What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to WKUK Official Whitest Kids. This is us logging in our 7th day to hit affiliate.
I think we just hit affiliate, to be honest.
So I think we still have to fill out some stuff. I think we'll get an email. But yeah, good news is that means those emojis are on the way.
So what is that? I don't understand because I'm 1,000 years old. What is it? What do we get to do? We get to do emojis?
Yeah, people can subscribe to us and they can get some cool emojis of different things that we decide. Like doll licker emojis, fuck you emojis, you know.
Oh, that's cool. Well, who makes the emojis? Do we have to make them?
I think we have to make them.
No.
I'll make them. It's fine.
Oh, we got a Newsboys fan in there.
Newsboys. All right, I got to get on this chat.
I'll say hi, everybody. Hi, it's Lizzie Love. Hi, BJ Honeycutt. Hi, Lord Nofi 22. Hi, Wiener Bar 420. That's a good name.
Wiener Bar 420. I like it.
So, as y'all know, I saw the end of Newsboys. What was the beginning like?
The beginning was
awesome.
fantastic. Every part that you didn't see was amazing.
Everyone has said
because the part I saw was good too. I mean,
your mind would have been fucking blown, dude.
Everyone's been saying it's the best thing we've done.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's
weird that you weren't part of it, but
is it weird?
I don't know.
Was I not part of it?
Well, not intentionally.
What'd you guys talk about?
The news. We talked about Hulk Hogan.
Oh, wait, what?
Not intentionally. We talked about Hulk Hogan. We talked about the news.
I uploaded that Hulk Hogan thing just now.
What's going on with Hulk Hogan?
Dude, you got to watch Newsboys.
Yeah.
We can't just take this whole time and just retell you what happened in Newsboys.
Yeah, true.
But we will be putting some Newsboys clips up on YouTube, and then you can get on it. But the gist of the Hulk Hogan, though, is that he made a very sappy song in the 80s about a fan of his who died of cancer. And it's like, the chorus is like, the world just lost another Hulkamaniac. And it's so tasteless and fucking awesome.
Cybertech WKUK's in here.
I'll move that right there.
Hey, Cybertech. How are you? Cybertech used to run a fan YouTube channel for Whitest Kids stuff.
Oh, cool.
Cybertech, do you run the one that has the verified? Because we have no idea who runs the verified one. We have ours, which is official WKUK at YouTube. But then there's another one with like 300 million followers that we don't have.
300.
What did I say? No, it has 300 million followers. Everyone in America.
We'd really like to get our hands on that password.
Yeah. So yeah, Cybertech, if that's you, let us know.
Sup, doll lickers? Go fuck
yourself. Is this following graphic? Is that new?
Yeah, that's new, baby. I don't know if that's annoying or not. I can shrink it.
Every time someone follows us, it pops
Hang on.
up.
How about I put it right?
Put it like
there it is. How's that?
Like
It'll go right there.
Black space or something. Yeah.
It'll go right over your fucking face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Somebody follow.
Someone said, have you ever heard of... Now the question is, who is Arkfeller? Yeah, I don't know Arkfeller. Is Arkfeller in here too?
I don't know. Someone said a nice thing about Wrecked. Thank you very much. Oh, let me get my mic over here to my face. All right, so what are we going to do tonight? So here's the thing. We should address the elephant in the room, right? Which is that Darren and Timmy are not here.
Yes.
Have we talked about this? Darren's camping, and Timmy's under the weather.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they will be with us next week.
Yeah. But also the show's probably going to benefit from it just being the three of us, you know?
I gotta say, I'm rallying right now. I don't know about you guys, but this air quality's really fucked with me today.
Oh, dude, I'm dying. Seriously.
My sinuses have been like I was put out today.
Yeah. No, we left because the town because it was like we had headaches last night.
Yeah.
But is the air quality where you are any better?
Yeah.
It is? Fucking
yeah.
Well, you're by the ocean. That should be helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
many graphic tees do I own? I own so many fucking graphic tees. It's true.
Dude, you gotta love graphic tees.
You gotta love them, dude. So what do we?
So in LA, yes, the three of us are the three that live in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all on fire.
Yeah.
The whole West Coast is on fire.
Dude, have you seen the satellite image of the West Coast right now? It looks insane. Dude.
It looks rad.
And all the smoke is it looks bomb. And all the smoke is like going down, it's going into the ocean and then back down. It looks fucking crazy.
Is Zol Liquor still a thing? Just checking. That's from DigiMonkey74. DigiMonkey74, go fuck yourself.
There you go.
I mean,
that's the
guys,
correct.
We're not supposed to talk about it.
It's Sam, you already said too much.
Sam, you're not supposed to talk about. Not supposed to talk about.
Yeah. Trevor, you're not supposed to talk about. You're not supposed to talk about. You're not supposed to talk about.
Zach.
People are asking, will the movie be sketch comedy? No, it's one movie. It's one story.
Somebody said Trevor complains about air quality while taking a fat rip of vape. Well, you're banned for life. No, if Nate's on there, don't ban that person. When I say you're banned for life, I'm joking. Don't actually ban people.
Was he banning people last night?
Yeah, I was like, you're banned for life. You're banned for life, and then Nate's doing it, and then I had to be like,
wait, he was?
Yeah, he's banning people.
Now, if you're banned, does that mean you just can't chat, or does that mean you can't watch?
I have no idea.
Yeah, who knows? Go fuck yourselves.
Will the movie take place in Whitest Kids Town? Yes, it will.
We need proper alert for streams. Jesus Christ, streams. Yeah, dude, I don't know how to do that shit. There was a guy that I was like doing messages with, Sebi TV, was gonna help us. And then last night while we were doing Newsboys, he kept trying to be like, it's me, Sebi TV. I've been working really hard and I'm all ready to help you with this stream. But I just didn't see it. And then all these people were like, ban Sebi TV, ban Sebi TV. Because I went back and I was just like looking through comments. And I think Nate actually banned the dude that was trying to help us set up the Twitch. So,
that's sad.
Sebi, if you are watching this, I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
So is there an alert that goes out? How do people know?
There is an alert that goes out. We can set that every time.
Also, how many people do we really want in here?
I know. I would love to cap it at like 40 people, but
I wish it was just.
We got 500 now.
We got a long way to go to winnow this 500 down to just 40.
What we should do is start doing role play. Then that'll whittle it down.
Yeah.
Or go live notification and say White kids are getting into it. So I wonder if people are upset that we're not really getting into it.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
How many of you guys have erectile dysfunction? It's just Sam, right?
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Yeah. Well, let's try right now. Let's see. Is there any new merch coming soon? We've got Buckerson and Myers shirts.
Are they up? Are they available?
Yeah, they're available. Cool. I'll show you them.
We also need to make a poop ball shirt, and it's funny because that's the easiest shirt that's possible to make, and we haven't done it yet.
Yeah, we haven't figured out the technology of how to make a poop balls.
Hey guys, look what I can do though. How cool is this? I can turn our stream to this amazing poster somebody made. We should talk about the art because this is, I think, the greatest thing in the world. Do you see what I did on
this? Is your favorite piece of
that? It's so cool. It's so fucking cool. I want this as a shirt, and I don't want it to say Buckerson and Myers. I don't want any text. Just the image. I think is fun.
Now it says Joe's Monkeyland is now following. How do you get that off the poster?
Yeah, I wanted to say Joe's Monkey Land. That
Everyone,
like a good
stop
name for a
following
bar.
us so it doesn't mess up the stream.
The thing I like about this poster is they did the whole I forget what you call it, the comic book print dot.
I know, it's
style.
so cool.
What is that called, chat?
Jamster said they hate us. It's not true,
Halftone,
Jamster. We love you guys.
Halftones.
No, we don't hate any of these.
No, we don't hate any of you guys. We
talking
love
about?
you guys. This is all about community.
Family. Dude, we're kind of close to ICP. We have our name is in initialism.
Yes.
We say woo woo, which is almost woot woot.
Yeah.
We're
we
trying
dress
to
up
be a
like
cult.
clowns a lot.
Yeah.
We
You
should
rap.
Yeah, I rap.
Uh-oh.
What if this is like Fight Club where we realize all of a sudden that we are ICP?
That one of us is Murder Jay and
The whole time. And
Beanie
two of us
Bob
are.
or something
No, it's
like
like
that?
Shaggy Two Dope.
Shaggy Dude.
That's one of their names. That's the only one I know.
It's
Shaggy Two Dope.
Shaggy Two Dope and Violent J.
Violet J.
I think I talked last week about how I saw them live, and they're both fat now. That's what I learned. It used to be one fat guy, one skinny guy. Now it's two fat guys.
I know it's hack to bring up that Magnets video because it's so old, but I will
So
say,
funny, dude.
I will say there are, I mean, at least 3 or 4 times a year, randomly, I'll just think about that line where he's like, my kid looks just like me. That's magic. And that makes me laugh so hard. Like the idea of someone being blown away that their kid looks like them.
Yeah.
Like that's so purely funny. Like I
What's our version of Fago? If we're kind of like now what was that sound? That I don't like. I don't want it to make sense. You didn't hear that? It did like a ding ding.
I heard it like from your computer.
Oh, okay.
he said, can you make a Patreon, please?
Yes, we should do that. Dude, there's so much we need to do.
But then it's like, how many things do we have? We've got a YouTube.
We need a Discord.
What?
Well, the Discord we need to do because it's a better stream, right? I don't know why, but everyone keeps telling me like Zoom is the worst way to do the Twitch.
Really?
Yeah.
I've also heard people say the opposite of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Discord's polarizing. When I was a kid, you just needed to have a MySpace. That's all you needed. Now you got to have a Twitch.
Just as far as resolution goes, it's something about Twitch that someone said was had better resolution.
So you have a Discord. Trevor has been on it. Oh yeah, that's right. We do have a Discord.
Well, we don't have that. I mean, that's a fan Discord, which is great, but like we don't have. I think we want our own so that we can do this stream where it's just us in the stream.
I mean I can set it up so we're doing it through Discord instead of Twitch.
Cybertech just told me to check my Instagram, so I am.
You're just doing what this guy says. All right.
I like Cybertech.
Okay. You know, I had a meat spin. Yes, meat spin. Everyone Google it. We should set up a Google Voice phone number, and then people could call it, and we could, whenever we're in the mood, take a call and talk to people. It'd be kind of fun.
That's good. I like that.
Right?
Oh, do like a call-in show?
Just like, yeah, maybe if we run out of anything to talk about, which I really can't see happening, but if we do.
Does anyone in the chat have a relationship problem? And start out your message, if you do have a relationship problem, in all caps say relationship problem, so we'll know that's the message to read.
Okay.
We'll give some relationship advice, like we're Frasier.
I mean, we're all kind of messes. I guess we could give advice.
No, but that's entertainment, man. Oh, someone just asked if we're fans of Mitchell and Webb Look and Peep Show.
Oh my God! Yes,
fans.
I mean, huge fans. Peep Show, especially. I'm a gigantic fan of that. Yeah. A relationship problem. My wife's a man. You are a homosexual, and you need to get at peace with that. That doesn't sound like a problem to
it's
me.
not really a problem.
For a second, I was like,
my boyfriend.
for a second, I was like, "Where's Zach going with
Yeah,
this?"
you are a homosexual, and you need to fucking.
He's like, "And you need to," and then there was a pause, and I was like, "Oh."
Well, we streamed for 1 week.
Yeah.
See, I heard it again. Hosting my stream with 1 viewer. Okay, so I guess if somebody hosts us, it makes an annoying sound that I could disable, but I don't have the energy.
I'm gonna stop talking to Arcfeller on Instagram.
Yeah, let's get our head in the game here. All right, none of these relationship problems are legit. My dog doesn't like my other dog. Fuck you.
Are you guys all doing bits here?
Yeah.
This isn't about comedy. This is about helping people's problems.
Someone says, relationship problem. I think women are predisposed to be subservient to men's sexual desires. That sounds more like someone who has a non-relationship problem.
Well, it's probably going to create many relationship problems.
It sounds like a single person, is what I would say.
You could probably find maybe there's somebody out there for everybody, right?
Oh, Sebi TV. I can help you customize a stream. He's back. He's not banned. All right.
Great.
Sebi, I'll get at you after. Thank you, man. I appreciate the offer. I apologize I haven't hit you yet.
Well, it's good seeing everybody in here. But I guess we should get into whatever we're going to talk about. Yeah. Oh, so I'm going to show the Buckerson and Myers shirts.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I want to see them.
Yeah. Let me go to Anna.
How can I not make Timmy's mistakes in marriage? Okay. I don't think Timmy would mind me saying, just wait a year, you know? Just get to know the person.
That's a big one.
Wait a year, at least. I waited 7, you know?
I also waited 7.
Yeah.
Take your time. Don't ignore red flags.
Yeah, don't ignore red flags. That's pretty great. My fiance left me, moved 1,000 miles away for a new job, but has been texting, calling me every day, and I'm not sure if I should respond. Seems like she just misses me, but hell, I don't know. Haven't been responding. Should I ever pick up the phone?
Your fiance? So it's still your fiance?
Yeah, I'm confused about the situation.
I mean, it sounds like you guys aren't going to make it if she moved 1,000 miles away while you were engaged. So I would say, pick up the phone one time and say, this doesn't work for me, and then hang up the phone and let that be that. You got to draw a boundary. All right?
Pick up the phone, say you got 10 minutes to make it worth my while. Okay, so I'm going to share screen. So here we go. Look at these Buckerson and Myers.
I like it. I think that would look good in black.
Yeah, we're going to make one that's that.
Yo, $41.99. I'm sorry, that's too much. Is that too much for a hoodie, or is that right?
I think that's about normal.
Hoodie price.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Sorry. It's a steal.
I mean, we haven't set any of these prices.
Oh, wait, they can't see it. Hang on. I got to... this whole fucking thing.
I got a good relationship problem here.
This is going to be part of the problem with OBS.
I will say we didn't set any.
Undo it, dude. We got a screen share issue. Sorry. Well, that's going to make it really difficult for the fan art, isn't it? I'd have to build a new scene in OBS. I fucking hate OBS so much.
Someone said that's Red Bull. I don't know if that's a good price or not, because honestly, we just do whatever the factory setting is on the website that we make the shirts on.
It's through Teespring.
Yeah, we just do the regular Teespring prices. So,
I'm gonna try window capture here. So, chat, you're gonna lose it for a second, and then this will fuck up the audio. But I think we might be able to see the screen share, which matters. All right, Trevor, do that again.
Okay. Wait a minute, I got to go back to it.
Here's one. The last girl I dated died last year after we broke up in a car wreck. Now I feel extremely distant from wanting a relationship. Take your time, man. It sounds tough.
Hang on, chat. Hang on, I'm working on it. I know. You're dealing with a fucking idiot right now who doesn't know how to do this, but I think I can figure this out. Oh, come on. Hang on. Fuck. Dude, I can't do it. Trevor, go back.
All right.
I blew it.
So we can't show things?
It'll take me minutes, I feel like, to get this.
I've got an idea. I'll just pick them up on my phone.
Well, how the fuck we're going to show fan art and stuff like that?
Exactly.
Wait, you got to undo Trevor, you have to undo the fucking screen share.
So okay, this keeps happening, and I'm telling you that I every time I actually do it, and what I have to do it again is share screen again, and then do it again.
Well, whatever you got to do it.
All right. Stop share.
All
That
right.
work?
We're back, baby.
All right.
I'm filled with self-loathing when I can't figure this stuff out. It stresses me the fuck out so much. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone.
All right. So are you gonna try to?
I could like get someone on the phone and they could try and like walk me through how to do this, but I feel like that's so annoying to do on the chat.
You could mute yourself. You could mute and let Sam and I kind of take it for a little bit, but be quick because this is gonna be a disaster.
All right, I'm gonna mute myself.
All right. Because we need to be able to show, the whole thing is to show art, yeah. So Sam, what is your week like? What do you want to talk about? Are there more relationship things coming in?
Here's one. This might be a bit. It's so long. I feel like this is one of those things where it's actually. Zach, you're not muted.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we just hear you bitching about me. I'm doing what I can with this idiot. Yeah. You're just quiet. Yeah.
You're quiet. It's okay. So here's one. It says, I'm in love with two boys and don't know which one to marry. First there's Andy. He's sort of blonde and sells insurance. Mama likes him, which helps a lot. He's very reliable and seems anxious to get married. Then there's Tony. He's dark and sort of gives me the creeps, but he's awfully nice. But they're awfully nice creeps. I don't know which one I like best. In the daytime, I like Andy, but I believe I like Tony better at night. Which one do you would make the best husband for me, Andy or Tony? Now, this feels like a movie. Is this a movie?
It feels like someone's saying the plot of something that I don't know what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
God, I don't know. I kind of lost interest halfway through it, to be honest.
It sounds like one of these like romantic comedies where it's like you don't like Andy is like
it's the chat saying it's Twilight.
It's Twilight? No way.
With different names.
It's not Twilight.
I've never seen Twilight, but
I've seen all the Twilights. That's not Twilight.
Isn't it about she's in love with a vampire and a wolfman?
Yeah, the wolfman doesn't sell insurance.
Oh. I guess that would be a shitty plot point.
The Wolfman like hangs out in jorts and with his shirt off. Do you want to talk about Twilight? Do you want me to tell you about Twilight?
Yeah. So give me the elevator pitch for Twilight, because I know it's a phenomenon. I know it's huge. I've never watched it.
Okay, like the first one, it's like this girl who's in love with a vampire, and it's like kind of like, what if instead of vampires being like ghouls and monsters, what if they were just like sexy? What if they were like sexy boys? You know,
that's not a new thing. Vampires have always been sort of like sexy, right?
They've been sort of sexy, but they've also been like, I'm a monster. This one, like literally, like I think the funniest part is he goes like, I'm going to take you, because they're in like Seattle, and he's like, I'm going to take you to the where the sun shines, and he takes her up to the top of this mountain so the sun can shine on him. And you think it's going to show him as like ghouly, but his skin sparkles with diamonds when he gets in the sun.
Is it a town where the sun doesn't shine lots of places? Like, I'm going to take you where the sun shines. It's like that's anywhere.
It's like Washington though, so it's like a lot of cloud cover, you know.
Someone says, "Is this a bit? You guys can't be this bad at this. Is this a bit?" It's not a bit.
Oh, no, it's not. Well, I mean, maybe you're just used to watching like really polished streams that people try really hard at, and we're just new to this, and we're, you know, like,
listen up, Bucko. If you want a polished stream, you can go over to
Ninja,
to Jim Dandy, with his
back on Twitch
Fall Guy.
I love it. This is we're like punk rock Twitch. We've got flaws.
Yeah, there's billions of Twitch streams where people are doing this right. You've decided to come watch the one where people are doing it wrong. Just accept it.
People, you're still muted, I guess.
Well, there's a little bit of a delay, so we don't know
Okay.
if Zach is still muted.
All right, I'm back, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, is Zach muted
Yeah,
now?
I'm not muted anymore.
All right.
Oh my god.
Sam, show us your balls, or I'm killing my cat. It's a lot of weight.
Oof.
On the shoulders of Sam Brown.
Let's not talk about killing cats.
I'm just telling you what the chat said.
No, yeah, I'm saying that to the chat.
Okay. So you're gonna roll the dice that guy's not gonna do it.
I'm hoping it. I mean, that the dude that's the dude is in jail, right?
Oh, from the documentary.
From Don't
Yeah.
Fuck with
Has
Cats,
anyone
yeah.
seen our award-winning documentary, Don't Fuck with Cats? That we are all featured in, mostly Zach and Darren.
All right, should I go? Should we do
Yeah.
fan art?
Yeah. Let's look at fan art. And we should show there's a guy who has been there's a guy who's been doing songs for each episode of Buckerson and Myers.
Oh,
And
the same guy.
yeah. So, and they're really good. I like them. So we should listen to that too.
Listen to one, yeah.
Let's see if I can find it.
What if he makes a full album and the album becomes popular?
Then we'll sue the shit out of him.
That's how we roll.
Take all of his money.
Yeah. We like everyone until there's money on the table. Then we become greedy fucks. Sam, you MILF, don't risk it.
Don't risk what?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see this Buckerson Myers theme song. There's a Newsboys theme song, but we'll save that.
Oh,
Also,
let's watch that.
Newsboys is with a Z. I decided today at the end.
It's not how I tweeted it out.
Oh well.
Which Z? Is it the last S or the
I
first
put it at
S?
the end.
Should both of them be Z's?
Maybe.
Newsboys
Yeah.
Newsboys.
Of course, the guy from Whitest Kids You Know
would make
spelled
Newsboys.
with a Z.
Yeah. Yeah, Zach, should we do that? We finally found a name that's not that lame. And we're going to throw Z's on it and everything.
Oh yeah, good call. It's funny that to us Newsboys is like a breath of fresh air after being the whitest kids you know. It's like Newsboys. It's cool. We can actually. Oh god.
Let's play the Newsboys theme.
Where is it, man?
You go to the Whitest Kids Reddit.
I'm on the whitest kids Reddit.
Go to under new.
Oh, good call.
Someone asked me why I quit Persona 5 after the first dungeon. How did you know that I did that?
That's a stalker.
Did I mention that?
No. Newsboys is a Jesus band. That's true. It is. This is all discussed in the Newsboys podcast, which is one of the most popular podcasts on this channel.
Oh, wait, what's the band from God's Not Dead? Is that Newsboys?
I haven't seen it. Is
Oh.
it good?
You got to see these bad movies, man. They're really good.
Someone says, okay, this is a good one. My here relationship advice. My lady, Samantha, has a drinking problem. Sometimes she sneaks away to drink mouthwash. She even fell down an entire flight of steps once. Not 3 or 4 stairs, but the entire length of an apartment building.
She sounds like a fucking idiot, man.
Yeah.
That's a Newsboys only joke right there.
My advice to that is bring her to the hospital because she must have hurt herself falling down an entire flight of stairs.
Okay, so are you can't find it?
Nope, can't find it.
I'll find it. I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
Great. That'd be good. Also, there's a new problem I realized. If I'm playing it through the Twitch, I can't throw it up into the Zoom. So you guys have to watch it on the Twitch, and then we're gonna have this fucking delay, and it's just like I kind of want to just like blow my head off right now.
All right, look, I'm putting it in the chat. Can you see? In the Zoom chat.
Oh, cool. Okay, hang on. Yeah.
Yes, I was on an episode of Extreme Animal Obsession. I talked about this on here, I think, last week.
Like, get over it. He was on it. God.
First episode, right?
Yeah, first episode.
First
Trevor.
segment.
Okay, cool. Newsboys. I'm playing this.
Okay, excited. This is the theme song for the new Newsboys podcast that somebody made. I can't hear it.
Really?
Can anybody hear it?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ooh, I like the graphics though.
Yeah,
Someone
the
said
graphics
no
are cool.
sound.
They said no. They can't hear it either?
No.
Guys, I fucking... next week, I'll have this shit together. This week, I don't have it together. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this shit.
It said the volume was down. Try it again and raise the volume on the actual file.
All right, let's try it again. Oh, wait. Hang on. Here we go. Let's try this again.
There's some breaking news. There's some news in this house. There's some news, boys. Don't you fuck me on this.
Still pretty low, but
It's still pretty low?
yeah.
We could hear it from you. I don't. Like we could hear it from your mic.
All right, well.
Did you do share audio
On what?
on when you share screen? It'll say
He's not doing it through the Zoom.
I'm not doing it through the Zoom. I'm doing it through Chrome to OBS, which is like a program that I'm convinced was like, who gives a fuck?
Okay.
What else, chat? Someone save me from this before I literally...
this is going great. Zach, thoughts on G.G. Allen?
I love G.G. Allen. I actually like some of his music a lot. So if you don't know G.G. Allen, there's this documentary called Hated by Todd Phillips, who directed The Hangover and a bunch of other stuff. He used to be a documentary filmmaker.
Joker? He did Joker?
He did Joker, that's right. I think he did Road Trip. He started with like broad comedies. Before that, he made documentaries.
But Joker is our collective favorite movie, right?
Oh, God.
It's my favorite movie.
One of his documentaries is called Frat House, and it is so good. It's like, it was in the 90s. He like went into a frat and like filmed their hazing. And the kids in the frat, their parents like banded together and sued the fuck out of HBO. And so it's been like buried. But you can find it, like, I don't even know if you can find it online, but it does exist. I have it on DVD, but it is like a great documentary that he made a long, long time ago. So he was a good doc filmmaker. But anyway, he made this doc called Hated, which is easy to find, about G.G. Allen, who was this punk rock dude who would like shit all over himself in live shows and like cut himself on stage and beat the fuck out of the audience and like in a legit crazy way. And he was going to blow his head off on stage. He was like, at this date on Halloween, I'm going to blow my fucking head off on stage. And then he OD'd and died before that day came around, which is disappointing. Yeah.
How do you think his legacy would have been different if he had succeeded?
I think he would have been way more famous, which is fucked up. But like, I mean, it would have been he would be a bigger deal in like the national consciousness. But yeah, J.J. Marvin, our sketch, is directly kind of a send up of G.G. Allen. Yeah.
Somebody said for me to put the rotting hippo on my green screen, so I'm going to try.
Zach, you can put stuff on his green screen through OBS by right-clicking it. Oh,
boom!
Sam,
Done
are you
it.
fucking serious right now? Telling me to put shit on his green screen through OBS? I can't even screen share.
See, there we go. There's my rotting hippo.
Yeah, Bite It, You Scum is good. There's like a snake charmer song he made that's so good.
Someone saying I look like a member of the Locust. Which one?
I don't know.
A friend of mine just joined a band with what's his name, Justin or JP?
Justin Pearson? He's the singer of the Locust, yeah.
Yeah, a friend of mine just joined a band with him.
All right, so somebody said, talk about your thoughts on Bill Hicks. I mean, we used to be really into Bill Hicks. Trevor, what do you think? I actually don't really like him that much anymore.
Yeah, I definitely, when I was younger, I was into him more, you know. I definitely, I mean, I like him. It's just, it was kind of like a phase that I went through, you know, when I was younger kind of thing. But I don't listen to him much. I don't listen to that much stand-up anymore.
Yeah.
Someone just commented, sorry to interrupt, Brian, put up the Ozfest graphic.
It's like, dude, we art imitating life, imitating art. We have come full circle. We are that sketch now.
Yeah.
Someone just asked about Sean Patton.
He's a friend of ours.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, let's try and take a phone call.
How?
Sam, you want to set up like a Google Voice number?
never set up a Google Voice number before.
Taking your calls here
Go to
on
Google Voice.
official WKUK. Coming in at 6:39 in the PM on the West Coast.
Call-in show, baby. I feel like that'd be fun.
Trevor, I have 2 celebrity phone numbers. If you want to exchange. Well, who are they? Tell me who they are.
Who you got?
I'm down. I've got a couple good ones. So yeah, maybe we turn this into like a black market for celebrity phone numbers.
Ooh, that's intriguing.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Like we're the Silk Road for celebrity phone numbers.
Dude, how fast? What do you think would happen if we went through and just started like giving out every fucking celebrity phone number we could right now? How long do you think it would take to like serious repercussions? And what would those repercussions be?
Well, I think we'd get.
Like how long until our agencies drop us?
I don't know. I don't think they would drop us.
I think they would.
Really?
I don't know, man.
We're giving out phone numbers?
I feel like that's such a fucked up thing to do.
I think it's funny.
You know what's funny is there is a producer named Sam Brown, and who is at William Morris, and who we used to be at William Morris, and every once in a while I'll get calls from these big producers being like, "Hey, Sam Brown."
Dude, you gotta make the most of that, dude. You'd be like, yeah, I got a great new idea for a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
You're like, I'm putting
and they're like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Yeah, next time be like, I'm putting my 2 best guys on it. Zach Kreger and Trevor Moore.
You'll
love them.
They're geniuses.
And then I'll get on Zach's shoulders and we'll put on a trench coat. And it makes no sense because he just said 2 of us. So,
Yeah, why do you need?
yeah.
What?
See, I already fucked up our plan. There's a Trevor Moore who builds cabinets in England, and we have very similar emails. And I keep getting emails over people are like, I want my cabinet to be like 3 feet deep and 2 feet wide. And I'm just like, okay, pick it up Sunday.
There's a Zach Kreger I found on Facebook who's like a few years younger than me, and I just remember his Facebook profile was like whatever. I'll leave this kid alone. I don't need to do this on a Twitch stream.
There's a there's a comedian named Trevor Moore in Canada,
really,
who's also a magician and a golf instructor, and we've actually talked online a couple times because people will send him, because it says comedian, like some people will send him stuff that was meant to go to me, and then he'll be like, hey, this was supposed to go to you, and then somebody contacted me once for something that was him. I was like, I think this is for you. So we're buddies.
Are you guys fans of Wesley Willis? I have mixed feelings about Wesley Willis. First of all, like musically, there's nothing there, right? I mean, it's a gimmick, and it's like I think it's kind of cool that like this like I don't know if it's cool. This white hipster community has ironically championed this like mentally ill black man who and they're being very kind to him, but it's also like I feel like there's a little bit of like this kind of dance monkey dance vibe that was going on at the time. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Wesley Willis?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I feel like it's a moral gray area, the whole Wesley Willis thing, and maybe that's
Timmy's a big Wesley Willis fan.
What?
Yeah, Timmy likes Wesley Willis.
Well, yeah, Timmy's morally, he's not
fucked
a
up.
good guy.
I mean, it's one of those things that it's like, yeah, a good amount of people are probably watching him for the wrong reasons. But on the other hand, there's probably a good number of people that are watching him for the right reasons and genuinely like what he's doing. And his life is probably more, full with, people liking his music.
Wait, are you talking about Wesley Willis still?
Yeah.
He's long dead. He died a long time ago. But like, nobody liked him for the right reasons. His songs were not like, no. Rock and Roll McDonald's is like not a deep song.
It's kind of funny. There is this. There's this. It reminds me. There's this guy in the Celtics right now, and his name's Taco Fall. His name's Taco, and he's 7'6". He's so tall. He's so tall.
Okay.
He's like, and he's kind of this like cult hero. Like he got voted into the All-Star game because people were like, it would be really funny if this 7 foot tall guy. And it's like a good thing because he has like a good sense of humor about it. But like, it's also kind of weird that like, this like everyone's like, oh my god, he's so tall.
Yeah,
like it's this kind of like sideshow freak in that way. Like everyone's like, let's see the tall guy go in.
Yeah. Somebody says, so what about Daniel Johnston? Well, he actually made
love Daniel
deep,
Johnston.
Amazing music. You know, he was similar. I see the similarities, and I get why you would bring that up. But
well, I love Daniel Johnston, but when I am excited about him, I'm not really thinking about the mental stuff. I mean, it's there; it's part of the story. Like, I actually have two Daniel Johnston original drawings framed in my house.
Wait, you do? I remember that. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Because my wife got them for me. She bought them from his estate. And so we got them framed, and I have like two original drawings of his.
That's
I hate to say it, but if it's signed Daniel Johnson, you got ripped off, man.
No, it's Johnston. It's just some dude named Daniel Johnson. We actually, so one of the years that we played South by Southwest, or we were down there, we had these VIP laminates that you could go to anything there, and I went to see Daniel Johnston play, and it was awesome because it was only like maybe 100 people in the room. It was like this really small thing, but we got to go, and we could get like into it because of that. It was really great concert.
I think I saw the Meat Puppets that year, and it was like the same thing where it was like there was like no one there.
Did you know someone in the Meat Puppets got shot by the cops last year or something? He got like tased and shot by the police. Well, he like went on a bender. Recently, like he
was it the one that went to prison?
Yeah, yeah.
The show that I saw, I think, was the first show after he got out of prison.
Have any of you seen
someone says
Greg
they have
Turkington
Nikki Glazer's number.
Yes. What?
Someone's got Nikki Glazer's number.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, don't call Nikki Glazer. Rude.
Y'all vibe with Leftover Crack. I was a Choking Victim fan, and then I like Leftover Crack, but it was like a little after I kind of got out of that crusty sort of thing. And someone asked, Ghost? That's what I call girlfriend metal.
Mark Normand.
You know who I like? There's a band called Shit Ghost, and he's like a guy from Portland. I think he's great.
Y'all fuck with Ween? I mean, come on, we love Ween.
Ween's the best.
All right, why don't we do something? Oh, Sam, how are we doing on that phone number?
So, I mean, I think I just entered in a random number. Do you want to see if it works?
Why don't you just spit it out? Someone will call it, and you can just answer it. And if too many people call, you just close the window.
Oh, someone said I want you to have sex with my wife. Who is that for? Is that?
Oh my God, who? Wait, are you kidding?
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Wait, which
Who?
of us? Somebody, him or me? Who?
What was that guy's name? Oh man.
Are you guys fans of Chris Gethard? Interesting. So my buddy Seth that I went to high school with just made that documentary. Have you guys seen that Class Action Park that just came out?
Oh yeah.
He made that.
I haven't seen it yet, but yeah.
Chris Gethard.
Sam and I.
What? You?
I did not.
Sam and I.
Darren. You and Darren.
Me and Darren went to Class Action Park.
No, it had to be long gone by the time.
They reopened it. So I'd always heard the stories of it like as a kid because it was legendary on the East Coast. But then they reopened it in like 2008 for like 1 year. They were like, all right, we fixed everything. And me, Chris O, and Darren went, and they fixed nothing. Like it was just as dangerous. Like everyone got fucked up. Everyone got hurt. Like, it was really irresponsible. And then it was shut down within a year again.
No shit. Did you guys get hurt?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What happened?
There was this one. Okay. So when I went in like 2008 or 9, they had this, so it's all on this like hill. And so you go up to the top of the hill and there's just this hole that you jump into. So the whole water park, the whole water slide is like a tube water slide that's under the mountain.
Uh-huh.
So you can't see any of where the loops are. Uh-huh. It's just a hole that you jump into the earth. And then you look like basically like a half a mile down the hill and you see people being shot out into a pool of the mountain. So that's scary as it is.
That is scary, dude.
And so Darren goes in first, and we're just watching, and it's taking a long time for him to get spit out. And then we see him get spit out, and he is pissed. Like, he gets out, and he's looking around like, what the fuck, like that. And then they're like, go, because you can't go when someone else is in it. You have to wait to make sure that they're out. So then I go in, and it's pitch dark. You can't see anything, and you're just going really fast. And then there's like drops. Like, there'd be like a tube, and you would drop like 5 feet and then hit like hard plastic. And then at one point my head hit the top, and you're just getting bounced around, and I'm like, ow. So I basically, you have to go in a defensive position, just holding your neck, making sure you're not. And I totally forgot what Darren had done. And as soon as I spit out, my first thing was like, I got up and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like looking, and then Darren's like, yeah, I know. And so then we saw as like Chriso, and every single person that came out was like, what the fuck was that? Like,
I love that.
There were some rides we didn't even go on because we were like, that's. There was one ride where you're in a raft that basically was doing like 180, but it was, it was like, those little coin banks where you put a penny in and it goes around.
Yeah.
They used to have at malls. It was like that, but with a raft. And so you would end up going high up on the walls, but you weren't strapped in. Like, if you let go of the raft when you were at the high point of a wall, it was kind of like a half pipe. You would fall like 25, 30 feet.
Oh my God.
And so we were like, we're not getting on that.
Hey, if there's a mod on here, can we change it to the slow-mo to 30 seconds? I don't know how to do that, but
here, I think I can.
Can you do that, Sam? People are complaining. Gotta keep chat happy. Can't let chat down.
Give me a sec.
Dude, I was on I did one of those at Big Bear. They have one of those, like, those tracks where you get on the little cart where you have like the brake in between your legs, it's like you're basically on like a big skateboard, right? And you go down like a luge sort of a thing down a hill, and you can like brake by pulling the thing up. And I was like, I'm just gonna fucking fly down this thing. I don't need the brake so much. They don't like tell you when to brake. So I fucking bashed the shit. I went too fast. I like spun out in this like this big thing. I like scraped the skin off my arm. I was like profusely bleeding when I got to the bottom. Those things are fucking dangerous.
Yeah, somebody in the chat just says they're from Big Bear, and lots of people have been hurt on that.
On Big Bear? Yes, dude. Yeah. Thank you. Killed.
Trevor, why don't you switch from that bulky vape to Juul? I don't know.
I can answer that. I think I have a theory of why you won't do it.
Okay.
Because I think you value the ritual. I think for you, the act of unscrewing the thing and refilling the vape juice and putting it back on, and like the battery and the whole fucking ritual around it is like almost more satisfying than hitting it. Am I right?
You're probably right. Because I used to actually make the coils. The one I had, you'd have to bend the coils and make it, and I really enjoyed that, and I was bummed when I stopped using that.
I have a second part addendum to that theory is you get a ton of nicotine from that. That's
true. I'm hopelessly addicted to nicotine. So the more the merrier. Is this phone call happening?
Yeah, Sam, you want to spit that number out?
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do a Google number to my phone. You guys, what do you guys do?
It won't go to your phone. It'll go to the computer, right?
It forwards it to my phone.
Oh, but it doesn't show you.
You don't want that.
It doesn't show my number, but
so there. Lizzie Love says, "Do y'all smoke weed?"
No. I used to.
I do.
I feel like I smoked enough weed to really consider myself an addict.
Can you be a weed addict?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
What made you think that you were an addict?
Smoked every day. If I didn't have it, I would, like not feel okay and feel like anxiety from the fact that I didn't have weed.
Oh.
You know what I had when my friend Melissa, who was like very, very sick, she had like medical hospital prescribed THC pills that were like so fucking powerful. I remember I took one of those, like I was wasted, and I like popped one of those at like 2 a.m. before I went to sleep. And I woke up in the middle of the night tripping on that pill like harder than I've ever tripped on any like psychedelic. It was a fucking rocket ship.
I had like a
she
bad
gave it
reaction.
To me. I didn't steal her cancer medicine. She gave it to me.
I had a really
now we're gonna watch the whole chat turn against Zach.
Is this too fast? I kind of like it slower because then I can read everything.
I like it fast because it makes me feel like we're more popular.
Okay, I can take the slow mode off altogether and go real fast.
See, what I like to do is I don't like if I smoke a pot. What I'm going to do is do it right before I go to bed, so that bed's comfy. That's
I get that.
That's my big.
Yeah, my thing was when I smoked pot, I would do it like around like 1 p.m.
Right,
and then like just for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
All right, I'm gonna fuck up with the screen a little bit. Chad, don't fucking turn on.
Because I don't like being not productive, so that's why I don't think I would like smoking it in the day.
Yeah,
That's like your whole day.
Well, that's the thing. Is like I already have productivity issues. Why am I giving myself like ankle weights for it? You know?
Right.
I like OD'd on weed once. Not like OD'd, but
What are you
like,
I didn't even think that was possible.
I had like a what I would describe as like a weed poisoning. I took a dab once that was like so strong. It like I first had this physical reaction of like I had to go to the bathroom right away.
Number 1 or number 2?
Number 2,
Okay.
like just complete like my stomach completely evacuated. Like, and then
Somebody said it's called a little bitch poisoning. In the chat.
yeah, that dude's 17. Yeah.
I don't know why that got me. That really got me.
I shat like crazy, and then there was a moment where I was sitting there and I realized like, whoa, I have no idea of how long I've been in the bathroom, and it was kind of this thing of like I can either spend the rest of the night in the bathroom like locked in here, or I can go outside. And then when I went outside, it was just like everything was like completely different. Like I had like horrible motor functions.
Wow.
And it was at this cabin on vacation. I went outside and like everyone was hanging out at this fire. So I sat around the fire and I like couldn't move for like an hour. And my brother started having this conversation next to me about deviled eggs. And I was like spending all my energy.
And you hate deviled eggs.
Trying not to throw up. And he was talking about bad oysters and deviled eggs. And like I didn't even have enough energy and like control of my body to be like, stop talking about this. It's going to make me sick. And then finally I was like, hey, where should I throw up? And everyone was like, oh, walk like way into the woods there. And then I just threw up into the fire.
Somebody said this is Fear and Loathing in the Bathroom by Sam S. Thompson.
Yeah.
We had good comments today. A funny chat room.
Yeah. I'm liking the newsboys love in the chat. Thank you, my fellow newsboys.
Yeah.
We got some
Newsboys is taking over.
What? This isn't old news, boys. You guys only had like...
You can't stop.
I'm not, Sam, I can only tell you what I see in the chat. And I see a lot of newsboys love in the chat. It is what it is.
When there's an energy going, you can feel it. It's palpable. And it's like, there's nothing you can do. I mean, I think this energy's been felt once, and it was once before, and it was in, Liverpool with the Beatles in like the early 60s. And I think people are feeling it now.
Doll Licker's room myself.
Oh, don't try to get a doll liquor versus newsboys war going.
Oh God, it would be a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Hey.
I think I might be slowly inching towards being able to look at fan art here, guys.
Sam, you know what I do if I've ever if I've done marijuana and I feel like I've done too much. You know what my trick is?
Stop smoking that lightly packed bowl you were smoking?
No, I brush my teeth.
Oh.
I always find if I brush my teeth, it takes me down a notch.
Ah, that's funny.
Is that true? Why would
Yeah,
that be?
for me, that's how I work. I don't know.
I thought you were gonna zing me, so I zinged you before you could zing me.
I'm not a zingy kind of guy. I don't do that to my friends.
You zing people all the time.
Someone says showering does it for me. Yeah, showering.
Yeah. No, this
Showering
was
Showering is what I do for writer's block. If I'm trying to write something and I can't think of something, I'll take a shower. So if I'm really stuck on something, I'll shower like 4 or 5 times a day.
I like to walk around the block. That helps me. Go for a walk.
yeah.
All right, check it out. Can you guys see? You'll have to look at the. Oh, fuck! It's doing the wrong window again. All right, never mind. Hang on.
Somebody in the chat says, I try to come.
I tried
Yeah.
to come.
Yeah,
Wow.
if they're too high.
Do you fail? I feel like if I want myself to come, I can generally succeed.
Generally.
All right, fuck it. We can't do it.
Which do you prefer, shrooms or acid? Shrooms.
Shrooms.
Although I've never really done a whole lot of acid. I've only done it like once.
I feel like.
I had that.
Yeah, Sam, I feel like we did acid together kind of accidentally in North Carolina. Remember that? Where like we ate
I thought that was shroom.
It was like shroom peanut butter cups, but I
Yeah.
feel like there was acid in that.
That was a pretty big trip. That was my second biggest trip. My biggest trip ever was when I did acid with the Vietnam guys at the Vietnam house.
Wait,
which
let me
was
tell
like,
let me tell our North Carolina story because you were fucking on fire that day. So we were like, we were shooting this like 0 budget movie that never came out and never will come out in North Carolina at this house on a lake. And it was like our house that we were staying at and all the other houses on this lake were like families and stuff. And we were just like 6 23-year-old maniacs.
and the day before I went down to this shoot, I was like, I'm not gonna have a real job for like another month. Should I cut my hair into a mohawk with scissors?
Yeah. So Sam had a big mohawk, which was awesome. And it was a decent, legit mohawk. We were like bald on the sides and like a long, big mohawk.
But also because it was scissors, it was like patchy bald. It was like there's
Which made you look crazy. You just looked like a legitimately like a disturbed person, which was cool.
yeah.
But I remember like we were tripping.
Like Jason before the accident, before he falls in like the lake.
Yeah.
Jason before the accident was a handicap boy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, he's got you. So we were like peaking. It's like 2 in the afternoon. All around us, like little kids are playing in the yard. Like we're not hidden from families.
No.
I remember I was like walking around. iPods had like just come out, so I was like listening to an iPod, and I was like pacing in circles in the yard, like going like crazy. And you had a Discman, and you like waited out, like your ass was like out. You were basically naked. You just gotten a tattoo.
Just got this tattoo.
Yeah. So you were like, I don't know.
And
That's part of the story.
I couldn't go swimming.
Oh,
but
okay.
And so I left my shirt on so I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm feeling it, and just go swimming.
So you waded out with your Discman into the pool, and I feel like parents were like pulling their kids away from you.
Yeah.
I remember at one point you were feeling the music so much you took your Discman and you were like, yeah, and you like threw it into the lake, and then you were just like, oh, and it was like, that's gone, dude.
What happened was later on towards like sunset, we went out on this pontoon boat. The one sober guy there drove us out on a pontoon boat on the lake, and the pontoon boat was skipping over waves, and I was listening to music. I was listening to like Bach. I was listening to like classical and just really feeling life. And the pontoon boat hit a wave and then went down, and so we were like, the water like washed over. It was like up to my stomach because I was sitting on the front. And someone was like, Sam, your Discman. And I looked over and I just like looked at it for a second and it wouldn't turn on. And he goes like, oh, that sucks, it broke. And I just took the batteries out and the CD out and I hucked it into the lake. And he goes,
Why'd
like,
you take the batteries out?
For some reason, I was like, I should save these.
You throw the Discman out and you keep the batteries.
I like that you keep the most replaceable part.
Yeah. I threw the Discman, and you guys were like, "You're Discman." I was like, "It's just things, man."
I do remember you saying that. It's just things. I was like, okay. Yeah. Oh boy.
But the best part was like immediately after I did that, we got pulled over by a lake cop.
We got pulled over twice in the same day. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. That to me, shrooming.
That's the story.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
We got pulled over by a lake cop, and then like the lake cop was telling us about like we shouldn't have guys sitting on the front. Last year a lady like fell into the water and she never came up, and we were all like on shrooms like, ugh. And he was like, no, she'll come up eventually. It was like, ah. And then he drives away, and just as soon as he's out of sight, another lake cop drives. Like, it was immediate that another lake cop drove up. And to make him feel bad, the guy who was driving was like, yeah, we just got pulled over. I just showed my license and information to the last guy. And the lake cop's answer was like, how'd it go?
You're like, well, we got a shootout. We're on the way. We're on the land.
Yeah. That was exactly what you said at the time.
I know. I remember saying that.
How'd it go?
I was like, we shot him. We got in a shootout. And he was like, what?
It went bad. Yeah.
It went fine. We're trying to fucking shroom on a lake, bro. You're fucking our shit up. What do you want?
Somebody said all lake cops are bastards.
Sad but true. I do remember thinking that was like, that's the best job you could have. This guy's job is to just ride a boat around a lake all the time and just like make sure.
Yeah, but everybody hates you.
I don't think so. He had a good vibe.
People hate cops.
Yeah, but lake cops are different.
I don't know. I saw the best job I've ever seen. I have two actually. I saw two fantastic jobs. One was we were shooting a music video on a farm, outside of Los Angeles, and there was a guy who had a lifeguard chair over like a cornfield. Mm-hmm. And he had a flare gun and a radio and like some beers. And so he was just listening to the radio all day, sitting in this lifeguard chair with a flare gun. And every time like a crow would come near the corn, he would shoot the flare so it exploded in front of the crow and the crow would go away. So he was just listening to music, getting drunk, and shooting flare guns at crows. And I was like, that's the greatest job I've ever seen.
That is an amazing job.
And then very similar job, but I went to Africa. And I went to this outdoor restaurant and they had a monkey problem where monkeys were all up in the trees and they would come down, and if they could, they would grab your food and run away. And it was like a very nice restaurant. So they had guys in like tuxedo, kind of in like very nice like uniform with BB guns. And their job was to walk around the perimeter. And if a monkey was coming in close, they would shoot the monkey with the BB gun so it would run away. And I was like, that's awesome because you're dressed like James Bond. You got a gun and you're just shooting monkeys all night. That's awesome.
I like how you think that the best job is shooting animals. Both of those jobs are shooting innocent animals. Like,
wait a minute, I just realized.
Dude, what is better than that? Tell me. You are that guy from our sketch. He's like, I'll put the hurt on him.
I just realized that my life's calling is to be a hunter.
Yeah. Undercover monkey fighters.
I bet there's some really bad date. Like the monkey's obviously gonna die. You hit it in the right spot, and it's like just you took it out, and you have to finish the job.
Like you accidentally get it in the eye, and it just falls dead on the table, and then like your boss is like, "What the fuck, Brian? Like." Don't aim for the monkey's fucking eyes. Like, there's one place don't aim for. And he's like, I've been having there's a lot going on in my home right now.
Well, you got to choke the monkey out. I got to choke it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to like throttle this monkey to death.
Trevor comes walking by being like, man, that's the best job.
Oh, my God. People are asking, where's Timmy and Darren?
Crying as it's dying.
Darren's camping. Timmy's sick.
That job, though, you got to admit, that's a total panty dropper.
Oh, so this guy's asking... Wait, I missed it. I'm sorry.
You meet someone and they're like, oh, come by, see what I do for a living. And you're dressed up, looking all smart, like white gloves on with a, BB gun. And just like, there's like nice dinner music going around and you're just taking it. I think it's great. I think.
Oh, my God.
You'd be a weird woman, man. I'm telling you.
I'd be a weird woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of guy I would go for, though. I would fuck on the first date.
There's a lot of people that'd be like, so you shoot monkeys with a BB gun? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm looking at this John Cena thing this guy sent. I don't get it.
What is it?
Some guy sent. He was like yesterday on Newsboys was like, he in the chat. He was like, I'm sending you some highly sensitive, never before seen, incriminating evidence of John Cena's like misdeeds.
Oh right.
Like, you've got to look at it. Like it's very important that like John Cena is exposed. And he sent me this thing, and it's like, what the fuck am I even looking at? You know, I'm gonna try and screen share this. Let's see if I can do this.
Is it?
Did you guys talk about Odell Beckham?
Why is it going to this one though? It doesn't make any sense. It's like showing something on the, like the old Chrome on the. All right.
Did you guys?
I'm too stupid to figure it out. I can't do it. What?
On Newsboys, did you guys talk about the Odell Beckham Jr. thing?
No, what's that?
Who's that?
He's a receiver. He's like one of the best.
I don't know
like the
sports people.
flashiest NFL receivers, and it just there's rumors about him being into women shitting on him. Someone was on the radio on a podcast talking about it.
That's cool.
Well, that sounds great.
Yeah, good for
One
him.
of the news stories this week.
No, we don't. I don't know many sports people. Zach, do you know sports people?
I had a fun time once. Should I tell this, Sam? You know what story I'm about.
Oh, I love this story.
All right, I'll tell a story. I went to this like a Hollywood event, and I'm sitting at this. It's like we were gonna watch this film, and then we had this big dinner, right? And so me and my wife are sat at this table with like 10 people. It's a big circular table, and I'm sitting next to my wife here, and there's this big like meathead guy sitting next to me over here, and some fucking vapid actress across the table goes, "It's like, why don't we all go around?" Because no one really knew anyone at this table. She goes, "Why don't we all go around and everyone say one fun fact about yourself so we can all get to know each other?" And I'm just like, fucking kill me. So everyone's going and like saying some stupid fact about themselves. And this big meathead next to me goes, yeah, my name's blah, blah. And I was on an episode of The Office in its last season. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, cool. An actor was on The Office. Amazing. And then it gets to me and I go, yeah, my name is Zach. And when I was 10, I went to summer camp. And while I was there, my father suicided my family. And I'm still dealing with that. And like nobody laughed. Like nobody, everyone was like, okay. And then moved on. I was like, fuck these people. And then when it was done, we're like eating dinner and the big meathead is like, your dad killed your whole family? I was like, no, man, I'm fucking joking. He's like, oh. I was like, so you're on The Office? He's like, uh-huh. I was like, what are you, like an actor? He goes, no, I'm an athlete. I was like, you're an athlete? Like that's your job? He's like, yeah. I was like, so you're like a professional athlete? He's like, uh-huh. I'm like, what sport do you play? He's like, I play football. I'm like, you're a pro football player. Are you in the NFL? He's like, yeah. I was like, you're in the NFL. He's like, uh-huh. I'm like, are you on a team? He's like, yeah. I was like, what team are you on? He's like, I'm on.
I like that you're in the NFL is before you're on a team.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I know shit about sports. So I'm like, what team are you on? He's like, I'm on the Green Bay Packers. I'm like, you're on the Green Bay Packers. You are. He's like, uh-huh. I'm like, what position do you play? He goes, I'm the quarterback. I'm like, you are the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers? He's like, yeah. I'm like, are you famous? And he's like, yeah. I was like, what's your name? He's like, Aaron. I'm like, does everyone here like know who you are? He's like, I don't, probably. I was like, wow, this is amazing.
It's Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, it's Aaron Rodgers. I still have no, I mean,
Aaron
like,
Rodgers.
I was like, wow, cool. Wow, me sitting next to the quarterback. And I guess I didn't even realize that.
You're like, so tell me about The Office.
What?
So then you're like, so tell me about The Office. What was it like? Is Steve Carell cool?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like Aaron Rodgers more from that story. I
cool.
think it's so funny that he's like, I guess I'm famous.
Yeah.
Like, meanwhile, he's got sponsorships and he goes on commercials where people are like, oh, this is Aaron Rodgers. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, my mom knows who he is.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone said, it's hard to write sketches. Every idea has already been done. What do you guys do for juice when you need to write? Everyone give us tips for brainstorming. Well, I just said for brainstorm, like I take a shower if I have a writer's block.
And here's the thing. It's hard to write sketches, but, you know, like every idea's already been done, but the world is constantly evolving. And
The fuck does that mean?
I mean, like the frame of reference that you're like, that to make a sketch, you need some sort of relatable element for the audience to grab onto, and so like that relatable element is always evolving, and you can always add that new look and your new perspective, your unique perspective into what you're writing.
I feel like that got real genuine.
Sorry.
Sam really went
good job,
to the
Sam.
heart. Way to
But
go.
yeah, do something about shitting. It's always fun.
Are you done with your TED Talk now?
Oh man.
Oh, this is funny. Someone says, WTF, Sam, tell a joke. This is reminds me of one of the worst commercial auditions I ever went on, where, so when you go into a commercial audition, there's like a ton of people, like just like they're going through a ton of people. And a lot of times they give you an explanation. And when I went into this commercial audition, I realized that everyone was getting that explanation, which sucks because it means that you're going to be the first person in after they give the explanation the second time around. And so they're giving this explanation of what the commercial is, and then right before at the end of the explanation, the guy goes, all right, so and so after you slayed in for this, either like tell a joke or do a dance. They want to get your personality.
Do it.
And I was just like,
get the fuck out of here.
I was so on the spot. It was like, think of a joke. And then it was like too much pressure that it was like, I can't think of a joke right now. I can't think of anything to say. And so, and I'm the first one. It's all this pressure. And I'm like, they're like, all right, Slayton. I'm like, Sam Brown. And there's like, so do you want to like tell a joke or do a dance? And I was like, do a dance. And this is like 9 a.m, and he played some music, and I'm in this weird office doing this dance, and he finished it. The guy goes, great stuff. That was some like real like Napoleon Dynamite stuff there. Like, I don't know, man.
Do a dance. Yeah, I remember. Well, go ahead, Trevor.
Do you remember? There's I'm sure I'm butchering this, but there were a couple years ago.
Wait, Trevor. Somebody said he wants us to fuck his wife. Okay.
Ooh, where? Where?
Cart's Law.
What is she?
He says, I want you to fuck my wife. I'm definitely reading it right. Okay.
Who? Which one?
Yeah. Who do you want? God damn it! This is so frustrating. Use names.
What is his name?
Cartslaw.
Cartslaw.
Oh, this is driving me crazy. It's gone. Okay. Yeah. What was your story?
So a couple of years ago, Sam bought like an old joke book, and
this was like over 10 years ago.
Yeah, so Sam had an old joke book like from like the 1950s, and it was like jokes to tell at a sock hop kind of thing.
It was a book from the 80s called or I don't know when it was from. It was big when I was like a kid. It was called Blanche Knott's Truly Tasteless Joke. And so even like the author name is a joke, Blanche Knott. Yeah.
So there's terrible.
So there's a party, and Sam's walking around with this joke book, like telling jokes at it, and they're all horrible. They're corny, and they're like lame puns, and and it's like a bit. Sam,
it's a bit. It's not like I'm like going like, I'm gonna be good at this party. Let me break out the book. It's like, guys, can you believe this book?
Yeah. He's doing a bit where he's going around and he's reading these old jokes, and then and it's doing pretty well. And then at one point, the party gets quiet, and he's like, "Oh, let's read this one," like that. And he launches into it without reading the end of it, and it's like an old-timey, horribly racist joke. It was like where it's one of the ones where it's like, yeah, that's how people thought, and it like. And he got in seeing Sam realize what it was as he was reading it, it was like, and then everybody in the party was like,
yeah, no, and I threw away the book, like right there, like at the party. It was like, I'm gonna just throw this away now.
Oh my god.
It's first published in 1982. So yeah, 80s, yeah.
Oh, Zach, fuck my wife.
Yeah, but that's not the same guy. This guy's just trying to jump on the bandwagon. It's really, he's trying to just bury this presidential props question in with it. So I'm on to you, Fred.
What is the presidential props question?
What song did you guys use in the sketch Presidential Props? I've been looking at it for so many years, ever since I first saw the sketch.
Oh, it's one that we created for the sketch, so it's not a real song.
Yeah, it's got to be.
It's one that we made, so it doesn't really exist anywhere but that sketch.
Yeah.
Someone used to work at Conan, and they got your door tag, Zach, as a souvenir.
Okay. Well, enjoy it.
Cool.
That's funny.
I like that.
I don't even know that I had a door. I mean, I must have, I guess.
No, they put them up on your dressing room.
Yeah.
When and where is the WKUK orgy? I all of a sudden feel very offended that I haven't been invited to this.
Oh, yeah. Quiet, newsboys. Zach, do you still have the fuck this job and fuck Brian shirt? Yes, I do, and I very rarely wear it. In fact, I don't think I've ever worn it outside.
Oh, there's another person that wants me to fuck their wife.
Sam, fuck my wife. Okay, Viking 13. This feels real. Viking 13, where do you live? How can we make this happen? Zach, do you fuck with swans? I do, for sure.
Will your
band
wife
and the animal?
The band.
Will your wife have sex with Sam on Twitch?
In fact, you know what? I have a swans thing I want to show. Hang on a second. This guy I like.
You have to keep waiting 2 minutes to read their responses. So that's the thing, is they make it so you can only write something every 2 minutes.
No, I made it so they can only write something every 30 seconds.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad.
When it's like really heavy, you do it 2 minutes, and it's just so we can read the stuff.
Yeah,
it doesn't go by so fast that.
Yeah, it's stressful.
This is for the one dude on chat who's talking about swans, but this is my mask that I wear all the time. This is my daily face mask, and it's a swan's mask. I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool.
Well, that's cool.
Now, can you bite where the teeth are and open and shut your mouth so it looks like it's talking?
Let me try. Kind of.
That's
Works
funny.
better than I thought, actually.
Yeah, I like that. You should do that when you go to the store to talk to them. Make sure you're doing it that way.
How long?
Oh, here's an address. Fuck my wife.
Okay,
and then there's
wait,
an
wait, wait.
address. It's in Kansas.
It's in Kansas. All right. How long does that take to drive? Oh, God, I hope his wife is hot.
Oh, here's another one. New York. This guy says his wife is hot. What's happening in this chat? Why is everybody unloading their wives?
Zach, where did I get the mask? I got it from the Swans, their website. They have like merch, and this is one of their merch things. So I just feel like Swans has like the best graphic sense. You know, their posters are always fucking cool.
Someone wanted to start a sketch group. What's the best way to start out or get attention? So the best way to start out is find someone you want to start making sketches with. Also,
the best way to start out is to do it live, which I know sucks in 2020, right? But like,
yeah,
you gotta do it live.
Yeah.
Do you really though? Because now like everything is online. Like, you know, I think when we did it, you definitely had to be live. But I bet you could just do it online.
I think you got to do it live because you got to see how you're funny. You know, you got to bomb on stage and be like, oh, when I do this, I get a laugh. When I do this, I think it's funny, but no one else does. Oh shit! Now
I think the important thing he said there too is bomb on stage. You have to feel the negative repercussions of saying something that's not funny.
Yeah. Somebody brings up a good point where they're like, why do they get all the wives? We should fuck each other's wives and leave these dweebs out of it. I think so. I think the chat can do the wife sharing amongst themselves. That's very culty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. Why do I have a mask tattoo? Oh, yeah. What was our bit about me having that mask tattoo?
Oh, it was like you love the movie The Mask.
Oh, right. And I had to blow that dude to get him to
get
a mask tattoo.
Yeah.
If you had to get a mask tattoo, I bet I know which one you'd get.
If I had to get a movie about The Mask, a tattoo about the movie The Mask, you know which. Okay, lay it on me.
What would you get?
I think you would get the time when the dog puts the mask on and becomes the mask dog.
Fucking amazing is that was the image that was in my mind.
See,
that's crazy, dude.
I know you, man.
I guess so. I actually think that would be kind of a crazy tattoo, like the dog with the mask thing. So he's like kind of this big exaggerated thing. Be like, why do you have that?
Here's the other thing, Zach. You'll have it within a year.
You are blowing my mind right now, man. Get a tattoo of Ben Stein. That's a funny idea, actually. A Ben Stein tattoo. How many Ben Stein tattoos exist? Let's see if I can find one.
He's such a generic looking guy.
Yeah.
What happened to him? Is he around?
I know he's a serious Republican.
He's probably old as shit at this point.
He's got to be pretty old. What else, dudes?
Ben Stein is Henry Kissinger's younger cousin. Someone said.
They look kind of similar.
Yeah,
they talk the same. They talk the same.
Well, what weird family reunions.
Yeah. What is Jim?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ben Stein was Nixon's creator.
I played phone tag with him about a week ago.
With who?
Jim Biederman. I left him a message on his answer machine, and then he left me a message. And neither of us followed up.
Somebody says they have Steve-O's number, but I know that Steve-O's Instagram account shot out text saying, "This is my number, call me," but it's not. So I don't trust you. Did you guys hear that there was a rumor that Wee Man died yesterday, and the internet was like, "Wee Man's dead"?
Oh no, it's because another little person
died or somebody, right?
Yeah.
Well, it sucks that we can't show the fan art because that was what I wanted to do.
Zach, are we gonna play some Warzone soon?
Yeah, we should. All right, I could try and build a scene right now. Trevor, go full screen. Let's introduce a little bit of chaos here, and I'll try and build a new scene that'll hopefully do.
Buckle up, chat.
All right, sorry everybody. This is going to be really fucked up for 30 seconds or a minute, but we'll
I think this is our best bit. It's three middle-aged guys try to figure out Twitch.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a show for our channel to pitch you guys.
A show for our channel to pitch you guys? What does that mean?
Yeah, like your newsboys.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think. Okay. I try it.
You can't even share screen now?
No. I'm just saying,
try and pitch a show to you.
Try and pitch a show as good as Newsboys.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, it's not as good as Newsboys. It's
You're damn right, it's not.
Sports Boys, where I talk about sports news to you guys, and you guys make fun of sports stuff.
We just check out and look at our phones.
yeah. And you watch Zach and I slowly fall asleep on Twitch.
I know that the stream blinked. Trevor, are you going to share this?
All right. Yeah.
Because I'm going to try and build a new scene after you share it that will hopefully fit your thing.
Hold on.
Where are my Sports Boys fans at?
Okay, hold on.
Sports Boys. How about we all kill ourselves?
There's a lot of Sports Boys, but
All right.
Let's see if I can do this here. Scene 3. New window. Device. Oh, fuck, I did FaceTime camera. That's not good. Discard.
Well, we should ask the chat, what kind of shows do they want to see on our channel? Because we have this channel now. We got to program it all week. So we got Newsboys on Friday nights. We have talking with people and showing fan art and just discussing bullshit on Saturdays. And then Timmy does Twitch, and Sam does Twitch video game stuff throughout the week.
Porn reviews?
Porn reviews.
Someone said porn reviews on Sunday.
Yeah, Sam, read out what they're saying because I can't see because I'm on full screen for.
Okay. Porn reviews. Darren eating stuff. That would be really funny.
That would be a good show.
Fleshlight reviews.
That'd be a good show. Yeah,
will we get free flashlights from that? play blackjack.
Oh, we could
play Jackbox is what someone says.
We could do a poker night where we play poker.
Yeah.
I can't do it,
that's
guys.
actually really easy to do.
All right, Trevor, undo it. Undo the thing, man. I can't fucking do it.
We could play poker night, invite someone to the poker game, and have guests on it and stuff.
Brutal.
WKUK AMSR?
Oh yeah, we could do that. That's just when people talk real quiet, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Gross. Space Boys. Someone said Space Boys, where we talk about space.
Space Boys.
I like that.
Space Boys is funny.
Yeah, we just talk about all the new developments in outer space.
Do a show where Zach isn't such a boomer with the technology.
Damn.
We're trying, dude. We're really trying.
No, yeah, we're figuring this out.
Nudes boys. Conspiracy boys. I like the conspiracy boys thing. I think that'd be fun.
Self-suck Sunday. Somebody said.
Self-suck Sunday.
We got to get Timmy that perm.
Yeah. We have to get how many? Oh, we have to. There's so many more subs we need to get that.
Yeah.
For that.
You guys can make Self-suck Sunday a thing. I mean, just help push us. Be our street team.
We need a street team.
Like put signs up around your city or town.
Self-suck Sundays.
Like,
only on Twitch.
Like sign up to Whitest Kids official WKUK at 100,000. We get Self-suck Sunday.
So we've just achieved everything we need to be a partner, not a partner, a affiliate. Yeah. So we've in this week we've hit all the benchmarks that you need to with the channel to be a Twitch affiliate, and then it looks like we'll probably hit partner next week. Now, are they going to go back and look at our Twitch streams before they decide whether or not to let us be?
No, they can't fucking go back and look at all that shit, right?
I don't know. I mean, because they're going to be like, tonight, this is all about them. Most of this is about self-sucking.
No.
Also, if we want to fucking self-suck on our Twitch stream, we can self-suck. You just can't. You just crop out the dick, right?
Is that true?
We can talk about self-sucking and
Yeah, what are the rules for this format?
I think no N-bombs, right? No hate speech, no nudity.
Well, that's everywhere, right?
Yeah.
If that's the only rule, I think we're fine.
I think it's no hate speech, no nudity.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine. I wonder about copyright shit. Like, I wonder if we're gonna get in trouble for showing like videos, like the Hulk Hogan video from yesterday. Like, are they gonna ping us for that?
I don't know.
Can we share like horrible music videos, which is something I would love to start doing?
Someone said no, that's fair use.
Well, really? Like, what if we show only music? What does that mean?
They said only music. So what we did yesterday with the Hulk thing is we didn't show a music video. We played the song. And so that's fine.
Okay. YouTube more likely to flag you than Twitch, they say. All right, well, that's good to know.
If you're commenting on it, you're good. That's what they say.
Oh, cool.
That's great.
Oh, well, fuck yeah. Sweet.
Yeah. Oh, so that's what we could do. Oh, we can't because we don't know how to do it. But like,
well, we can't this week, but we goddamn
theoretically
can next week. Also, like, we need to figure out a real proper schedule. You know what I mean? So, like, we're gonna stick with Newsboys Fridays and then Whitest Kids Saturdays, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then throughout the week, Sam and Timmy and you're gonna do video games too, right?
Yeah, no, I want to play games.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try and do a Warzone this week at some point.
I'm down for that.
We could also
someone says no Newsboys. Who says no Newsboys?
No Newsboys.
Oh, looks like you guys are
ban them. You're fucking banned, dude. You just got
Well,
fucking banned so hard.
Yeah. See you, Zo3 Adams.
All right, guys. I just perma-banned that guy because he asked me to.
Do I fuck with Children of Bottom? I know I have listened to Children of Bottom. They're so over the top and hilarious, but I don't listen to them a lot.
Need a show where y'all rip that wannabe Fight Club shirt off Trevor and burn it. So this is a Fight Club shirt?
Yeah, what?
How is this a Fight Club shirt? This was made by a friend of ours who had a band called Moon. and this is
Oh yeah.
Will made that, right?
yeah, Will. Will made that shirt for me.
Yeah.
Favorite Death album would probably be Leprosy. Scream Bloody Gore is really good though.
What are you guys watching nowadays?
I'm watching the Vow doc. Yeah. The Vow. I'm not liking it a whole lot. I'm going to be honest. I feel like how long do I have to watch fucking silk floating in water? It's like, Jesus Christ. Visually, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm watching The Boys season 2. Have you guys seen that show yet?
No.
Pretty fun. I like it.
But Chat loves The Boys. I feel like Chat talks about The Boys a whole lot.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I've been watching. I mostly watch YouTube videos. I bought all those streaming sites, like all those streaming things.
Yeah.
I don't use them.
Really?
I just use YouTube.
You got to watch that Alan Partridge HBO Max. It's got 4 Alan Partridge shows.
Oh yeah. You guys have to see that Greed movie. I'm interested to see what you think.
Wait, what's that?
The Michael Ritchie movie, or not Michael Ritchie, Michael Winterbottom movie with Steve Coogan, where Steve Coogan plays he plays a CEO of a what are those like H&M type companies that like use like overseas labor to make really cheap clothing and makes it really fashionable.
Uh-huh.
He plays like one of those guys throwing his birthday party, and it's kind of about that whole culture of millionaire. It's
so people are saying fast fashion. Is that what you're talking about?
Fast fashion, yeah, totally. Yeah. Fast fashion, yeah.
Huh, cool.
And it's not the funniest movie. It has the guy Mark from Peep Show,
David Mitchell.
Yeah, David Mitchell. Yeah. And it's not the funniest movie, but it's interesting. It's an interesting kind of take on that whole thing.
You know what I've been watching a lot of is Wrecked compilations. Not Zach's Wrecked, but like just people.
I know my ears just picked up. I was like, "Are you kidding?
No,
what? Really?
No. Where people just getting hurt.
Yeah. Dude, you know what I watch when I'm in the mood for that shit? This is kind of fucked up, and sometimes you'll see something you kind of can't unsee, but like I like to watch I subscribe to this subreddit called The Bull Wins, where it's just bulls fucking people up. Like in Pompeii or whatever whatever I'm trying to say. Or like in the ring. That's good. It is pretty raw. Bullfight compilations on YouTube that are pretty nasty.
I know we all
Pamplona,
love fail compilations. That's we all have that in common. And we watch a lot of what is his name? Twisted Nerdlander or whatever.
Oh, Twisted Netherland, right? He's long gone. I feel like that was like 10 years ago. Twister Netherland.
No, he still does stuff.
He does?
I think. Yeah. I think fail videos have gotten better since quarantine because everyone's stuck in their houses and they're losing their fucking minds. So the fail videos are getting better because people are just have all this time on their hands and they're hurting themselves.
Yeah, but no one's outside.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's just in people's houses.
Oh, here's a great question. What's the worst thing you've seen on the internet? I think I know mine because it just springs right up. But it's like I saw some video. It was like in Spain of some guy cliff diving, and it was shot by his girlfriend, and they were all laughing. And he jumped off a cliff into the water, but he smashed his head on the cliff on the way down, bad. And I was like, ooh, that's rough. And then it cuts to a close up. They pulled him out of the water of his face is split in half down the middle, and the different sides of his head are sliding off from each other. It was the most shocking, disgusting thing I've ever seen. And the screaming was anyway, I can't unsee it.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
I saw one where a guy fell off a roof and he landed on one of those barriers, those little parking things.
Oof.
And it went through him, and that was pretty bad. That was disgusting.
Wait, but you watched the Daniel Pearl video. I remember when we worked at
Imagination.
I did not.
No, I didn't. No. It was everyone. Everybody was. So we worked at this Asian television network, and it came out. I remember the whole office crowded around a computer to watch it, and I was like, I don't know that I want to watch that, and I didn't. But you could still hear the audio, and it was terrible like that. And I remember thinking everyone in the office was weird for like gathering around and watching it. And I like watching people get hurt. I don't like watching people die. That always bums me out. Yeah. Like I'll actually watch. This is kind of lame, but whatever. I'll watch the videos, and then if I think that the person's going to die, I'll pause it and go to a different one. Like,
really?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't want to see anyone die. Like, I want to see people get hurt. I want it to be funny.
Ugh.
I can't even think of what the worst thing is.
Sam, remember what we saw with our own eyes?
Oh yeah.
That was actually gnarlier than anything I've ever seen on the internet. We saw it. Yeah. We were driving back. Sam and I were driving back from Vegas, and we were like on the desert. And it was like totally backed up traffic. Like it was stopped for an hour. This
day, I have to say, had started out with me being the most hungover I've ever been in my life. And then we went to a gun range, and the adrenaline from the gun range helped me get over my hangover.
Hey, guns, what can they not fix? You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
So we're driving through the desert. We had this horrible traffic accident. And as we're like coming up to the accident, there's this cop on the side of the road. He's pointing at every car and he's going like this. Remember, he was going like. And as we like get up, we're like, "What's this fucking asshole's problem? Don't point at me all angry." And then we look over and we see there's a man. Tell me if I get any of this wrong. There's a dude laying on the street. He's got blue jeans and no shirt on, and his body is missing from like under his armpits. So it's just like a tube of skin that's his torso, and then all of his guts and intestines and everything. Yeah. It spilled out the top, and it was all pink, and there was no blood. It was just like someone just pulled all this white and pink stuff out of him, and it was like the weirdest, most surreal thing.
It was like someone ripped open a big bag of ground beef.
And I remember you and I were both just like, fuck that, fuck that. We said fuck that for like an hour. Like we couldn't say a sentence.
It was like it's Timmy and Darren were in the back and like didn't see it. They like were completely
good for them. Jesus Christ, dude. Guys, fuck
my
off.
buddy,
I think we're upsetting some people. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah. It's too much.
Somebody said, "Do you like Surveillance Cameraman?" Love it.
Yes. That is so good.
With no hyperbole, I honestly think the Surveillance Cameraman stuff, when put together, is like the greatest piece of art made in the last 10 years. I think it's like the best fucking thing. Like, it says so much about the human condition.
It's so funny because I was showing it to my partner on the documentary that I'm doing, and I was showing him Surveillance Cameraman, and I was like, dude, this is a perfect documentary right here. Like, and I was like, and it goes through the arc of like human existence. Like, like it changes as it goes. And we watched the whole thing, and like when it was over, he was like, how did it change? Like it didn't work on him like at all.
Oh, weird.
Like, I don't think everyone appreciates it.
I've watched that and be like, this sums up how I view the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
This speaks to me kind of. Yeah. And his that guy does another series which is fantastic called Vagrant Holiday. And I highly recommend it.
I don't know about that one.
It is fantastic. He goes to like other countries with like $900 and he'll stay for like 6 weeks.
Really?
And he basically sleeps in bushes. He goes into hotels and he like will sleep in towel closets. Like, and he's basically just a bum around Europe. And he videotapes everything, and it's great. It's the greatest thing on YouTube, I think.
This guy Langatron is saying Vagrant Holiday is not the same guy at all. Ha ha ha.
It isn't. I always thought it was.
He could be wrong. He could be wrong.
That's news to me. I always thought it was the same guy. They have a very similar vibe.
Thoughts on UFOs? We talked about UFOs on Newsboys. What's it like to have your lips stuck to Trevor's ass? What do you think, Sam?
What does that mean?
It's so. Hey, Trevor, do I have my lips stuck to your ass?
No.
Yeah.
No, you're like calling and fucking up our news shows. Like, I have no control over you.
Yeah.
I wish your lips were stuck to my ass. Things would go a lot smoother.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so funny how much chat is just antagonistic. It's like it's just a lot of like pretty mean antagonism. I'm still
like things that you wouldn't really say to somebody in public, just kind of like. But that's what the internet is. It's great.
Oh, someone asked me where my sheets were.
I don't do that. I don't go on the internet and like snipe at people and say mean shit.
Oh, I do.
No, you don't.
When that Greta Thunberg girl was, no.
Someone was asking me where my sheets were. This is the guest room in my apartment, so it's not my bed.
Trevor, do you have ligma?
Room. Oh shit.
What is ligma?
I don't know. Do you guys like South
Define ligma. Yeah. Ligma balls.
You just got fucking punked, dude.
I'm so old.
That doesn't work as a joke.
Well,
what's ligma?
Do you have
ligma balls?
You would be like, do you want a ligma?
Right.
Right.
I'm feeling like a little aimless on tonight's stream. You know, I feel like we need to have like more direction. I'm cool with it. It's cool for today, but in general, like we should be playing a game, or if we're doing like a Whitest Kids Saturday Night stream, it sucks. And it's partly on me because we can't look at fan art and we can't watch videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that was the plan.
I
think it's mostly on you.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess what I'm really trying to say is like, chat, sorry about tonight. We're gonna do better, and we're just gonna be bullshitting tonight, I suppose.
But I think it's fine. I think people are having an okay
cool.
time.
If we did this every time, it would be kind of bullshit.
Yeah. Someone says it's okay, Zach, and also I think Zach's done a great job because all this has to go through his computer.
Yeah, but it's not that. I mean, dude, there's like 10-year-olds that can do this. It's ridiculous. Lick my balls. That is so funny. Oh my god, who said that? Ariel 666. Lick my balls. I love it. Oh
wow. Chill guys. Okay. Someone says, Zach, your washer and dryer is. Oh, now it is hard to read because it is going real fast. Dude.
Do you want me to slow it down?
I don't know.
Yeah, slow down.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm going to go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Cool.
I'll be 2 minutes.
So, Sam, a lot of people are saying we need to play this game. What is it called, chat? Like Alias or All in the... It's like a...
I just downloaded this on my phone.
What's it called?
What is it? It's Among Us?
Among Us. Yeah. Tell me about it. What is Among Us?
It's like Mafia.
Oh, I like that.
It's like but like mixed with this like kind of 8-bit looking game. It's weird. Like, is it fun to? We'll have to watch some streams of people playing it because it's like the whole thing is that you're on a spaceship and we would each control someone on this spaceship, and you have to do little tasks, and one person's an alien, and you have to try and figure out who the alien is, and the alien can kind of sabotage the thing and go around and kill people. Mm-hmm. But the weird thing is, it's like how I don't know how it works for these streams is that you're not supposed to talk.
Mm-hmm. Well, that doesn't sound fun if you're not supposed to talk, right?
But I mean, we should check out the streams and see how people do it on the stream.
Dude, we should play Jackbox. That is a good idea. Jackbox, I think, remember at my bachelor party where we played Jackbox that night? I think like we were all crying, laughing for like an hour and a half straight. Like we should just do that. I mean, it's fucking.
It would be good. I feel like it's like the laziest thing to be like playing Quiplash though.
Right, yeah, I get it. I don't know.
Someone's saying on Discord I wouldn't need a phone number, but what
See, that's the thing. That's what we have to do this week is get Discord so we don't do the Zoom. I need to get a second monitor so I can fucking deal with the stress of the OBS. Get Discord.
I mean, I have Discord open right now.
It's supposed to be a much better way to stream. Trevor did die. Yeah, fuck Zoom. Also, somebody in chat explained to me, why does everyone have like a moral objection to Twitch? What did Twitch do that pissed everyone off? Why is Trevor's screen frozen?
Someone's wife. No, Trevor's just not there, right?
No, but look, he's there in the image on Zoom. See him? On my screen, it looks like he's gone, dude. He got disconnected.
Oh, weird.
Okay. Oh, is it just because of Bezos? Does Bezos own Twitch now? He does, right? It's part of Amazon. That sucks.
What's up?
Are you back?
I'm back.
Back, baby. My washer and dryer is going to get my computer humid and fuck it up. Well, that's scary. I hope not. It's a big room. I don't know. Maybe.
Somebody says, what's the Discord server? I don't know, but if you go over to the Whitest Kids subreddit.
But I think we should start our own. Unless those guys who run that one will like give us the keys, which they probably would. They're very nice, but
they seem cool.
Yeah.
Someone goes, there goes 90% of what WKUK. Someone says, Trevor's body looks like a weird alien.
I've been saying that for years.
Yep.
Travis,
what are you
this guy
drinking?
says, guys, my wife has a Discord. If you start one, you can fuck her. Swear to God. But which of us? God, be specific.
Who?
Who are you talking to?
Haven't you learned to be specific?
It's just like right there, and you can't fucking have it. Watermelon is one of the admins. We can totally jump on. Cool. I don't know. Yeah, I got to learn a bunch. If it's well ventilated, you should be fine. Put some of those oxygen packets in your PC. Well, it's a Mac. Who the fuck uses all? It's tied or bust. Yeah, I know.
Someone says, go ahead.
No, you go for it.
I was just going to say, someone said, do you like Trailer Park Boys?
Not really. I feel like I don't get it.
I don't watch all the, I mean, I've not watched all of it, but I like it. I like the guy, I like the drunk guy, the head of the trailer park.
I eat like Gollum. I don't think I do. I'm going to disagree with you on that one there, bud.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Trevor, I feel like today I was looking at the news and there were so many news stories that I was like, well, this would have been perfect to talk about with Newsboys. But
what was it? Because I'm still not paying attention.
The Oscars have the new categories. Did you hear about this? There's like a new diversity criteria for the Academy Awards that I haven't looked into, but people are like freaking out about it. The NFL, I guess like, I don't know if I'm going to get this right, but like there's some NFL, the first football game happened, and I guess the whole stadium like booed the players. I think I might have that wrong.
Why would they go if they were going to boo the players?
I think people are so fucking worked up right now.
But what did the players do? Oh, is it like a kneeling thing?
Yeah.
Oh, they kneeled.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think you said that part.
Yeah, or they booed a moment of unity. Somebody says in the chat, like, what the fuck? Like, how fucked up are people that like unity has become like political hot potato? It's ridiculous. Oh, they locked arms? Yeah. Okay, what's the Don Hertzfeld movie? I don't know what that is. Do you know about this?
He's an animator, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know about him.
Yeah.
Who, Don Hertzfeld?
Yeah, he's got a new movie or something people are excited about?
I did not know that he has a new movie, but Don Hertzfeld's the guy that did the video that Darren was way into. My shoes are too big. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I am a banana.
Is that like a Rick and Morty thing? I don't understand the Rick and Morty thing.
You don't understand like the love for Rick and Morty?
I've never seen it.
You should watch it. It's fucking awesome.
I like Dan Harmon. But I think the fans are annoying. I'll say that.
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
The show is good.
My friend Wade wrote a couple of the episodes of the first season.
What was one of the hardest sketches to film due to laughter or something? Well, the sketch that I think Trevor, you tell it, man. I know exactly which one was the hardest for you to keep from laughing.
For me, it was the car dealership one.
Yeah, did we put that one up? We got to put that commentary and sketch up, man.
Maybe I'll put it up this week.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot. I think I made fun of Rick and Morty, and everyone's calling me a boomer for it. So.
Well, in their defense, you said, "I don't understand this Rick and Morty thing. I haven't seen it."
Yeah, but that's how I act with most things. I'm like, I don't get this.
That's exactly how Trump talked about Bob Woodward this week. He's like, yeah, I hear he's very famous. I haven't read any of his books. I thought I'd talk to him. But I don't know. Are you going to read the Bob Woodward book on Tuesday?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude,
I'm reading the Michael. I'm reading the Michael
Cohen
one right now.
Are you? Is it good?
Love it.
Really?
Love it. Yeah.
Did you read the Bolton book?
No, I didn't.
No.
So
the Cohen book is good. I think I might read that.
I like it. Yeah.
Cool.
Someone said it's unironically trash. And what are they talking about? Are they talking about the book, or are they talking about Rick and Morty? Rick and Morty is overrated. First season is all right. I'm sure it's good. I mean, most things that people get excited about, they get excited about them for a reason. I just it's like this says more about me than Rick or Morty, but it's like when everybody gets excited about something, whether it be like Da Vinci Code or Hamilton or whatever America goes nuts for, I immediately, there's something in my brain that goes, that's fucking stupid. So if it's popular, there's something in me that doesn't like it. And so I just don't want to watch it.
Have you watched
Trevor,
Hamilton?
Have you
watched Hamilton?
I did watch Hamilton.
What did you think of it?
It was fine.
that was you being like, it's good. I hate that it's good.
No, I mean, look, I don't like Broadway stuff. It's really hard for me to watch musicals. So it's not for me.
Yeah.
I'm really floored that Trevor had the balls to go after the Da Vinci Code.
Yeah,
keep the fans.
Keep it locked here for Hot Takes 20 years old. What is I'm trying to think of other. Does anyone else have that where it's like if everyone gets really? Also, if it's like if everyone gets into it, I'm like, this must be really stupid.
Well, I'm like that with all music, right? I find pretty much every song that comes through the radio to be garbage. If I walk into a Target, there's 100% chance I'm going to hate what they're playing through the speakers, Yeah.
I feel like once my parents start talking about it, then I'm like, okay, so it was on the Today Show or something, and I'm not going to like it.
Yeah. To be fair, you have to have a high IQ to understand Rick and Morty. The humor is extremely subtle. Oh, give me a break.
No, that's a copy pasta.
Uh-huh.
How do you say that? Copy pasta or copy pasta? I've never heard it said out loud.
Trevor, do you like Christian music? We talked about that on Newsboys yesterday, but is there Christian music from your time growing up where you were basically exposed to nothing but Christian music as a kid? Is there anything that you're like, yeah, that was good?
Yeah, there was. I remember there was one song that I liked. I liked the one Christian music song.
Was it "Our God is an Awesome God"?
No. It was. I remember the chorus was, "It's a dark horse in the nighttime." Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. I don't know how it connected with Christianity.
Dude,
I don't know what it was.
Is that?
But I remember I had it on a Walkman, and so when we'd be traveling, I would sleep in the back of the tour bus, and it's the only song that I was allowed to have that I thought was okay. Uh-huh. So I would listen to that as I went to sleep. It's a dark horse in the night. Let me find it. I'll find it.
Okay, find that shit. Chris Evans just accidentally leaked his own nudes. What if I just scrambled, shut down everything, and was like, gotta go, guys. It's late.
He was dating Jenny Slate.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was dating Jenny Slate for a while.
Wow.
That's weird, right?
That is weird.
They're both from Massachusetts.
Oh, so it's not weird now.
I think they might be from a similar area, but yeah, they're both Mass.
Because wiener pick, and it's a third leg. Well, good for him.
Well, maybe it wasn't accidental.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna try this one. Fuck it. I'm gonna try it one more time. Sharing screen.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But
They
try
say
it.
insanity.
Wait. All right.
Did it work?
I mean, no, but no, it doesn't work.
All right, let me see if you can hear my audio.
Yeah. Okay. Now.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
He's a dark horse in the nighttime, heading straight for the enemy camp. And he has no fear, cause his eyes clear, throwing light like a burning lamp. Maybe sometime at the right time, you may see.
Oh, they can hear it. Good. So this was the only song that I thought was okay.
I like this song.
Yeah. The guy's name is John Fisher. I don't know how it connects with Christianity, but I thought it was pretty good.
Who looks a lot like me and you.
All right. Cool.
What if I refuse?
You know what it
to
reminds
stop
me of? It reminds me of that, and I don't know why it reminds me of this, but that. Where were they going without ever knowing?
Oh, Fastball.
Yeah, that song is catchy as fuck, dude.
I have a crazy story about Fastball.
Really?
Yeah.
Do tell. How is that
So
possible?
my good buddy Tom, Tom, he was producing a show that was shooting in Bulgaria for tax reasons.
Okay.
Because nobody shoots in Bulgaria, and you can basically, if you have like a $2 million budget, you go to Bulgaria and it's equal to like a $10 million budget. So Bulgaria is a horrible place. There's like packs of rabid dogs ripping things apart in the streets at night. He said from his hotel you would just hear dogs ripping things apart.
Jesus.
But he was there, he was shooting, and so they had some parts where they needed like an American, and they usually have to do like mostly local hires and stuff. And there was one guy who spoke English and had the American accent. And he came in and he had like some like weird girlfriend with him. And he was just like a really weird dude. And so then when he left his audition, Tom was like, what's that guy's deal? What is that guy doing in Bulgaria? He seems really out of place. And they're like, that was the guy who wrote the song, The Way. He's from Fastball. And basically when Fastball made that song, he took his money and went to Bulgaria where he was like, I can live forever off this.
Wow. But why?
So the Fastball guy lives in Bulgaria, just living off those royalties.
Okay.
Probably has something to do with human trafficking. Just saying.
Ooh, slander. Ooh.
I said probably.
A little late in the stream slander.
Yeah, we're so late in the stream, they'd have to get so far into it.
Yeah.
Do we take donations? Yeah, we do. There's a PayPal link, and all the money is going towards, some is going to go towards getting equipment so that we can do the stream better, and then the rest is going to go towards our movie that we are putting together that I think is going to be fucking great.
It's kind of brilliant because it's like, hey, if you think this stream sucks, give us money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an animated movie.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we actually can do it during COVID.
Yeah. What Discord are you using, Zach? What Discord are you using, Zach? I'm not using one. You think I can fucking wrap my head around how to integrate a Discord with this OBS app? You got another thing coming.
Yeah, White as Kids is anime now. We're gonna be straight up.
Oh, we should do it in anime style.
Oh my god, that would be fun.
Yeah.
It should look like Dragon Ball. Yeah.
Do we own Whitest Kids You Know, or is it a deal you guys have with some sort of network? Blah blah blah. We own it, but we owe money on it, right? I think that's basically an accurate way to say it.
We own it, we control it, and we can do anything we want with it. But there's like a percentage of all proceeds that we still need to kick over to like IFC. And
we don't fully own it until they recoup all of their expenses. So we can let's say we have to pay them back for it, but then we own it.
It's a funny movie. Someone just said Miss March 2, Mrs. March.
Oh.
Or Miss March 2, Mr. March.
Oh, interesting.
So I pitched Zach a premise for Miss March 2. Do you remember this?
Yeah. Tell me again.
So because at one point I was thinking about I was like, oh, we should make a trailer. Like I talked about this a little bit on Newsboys. I've talked about doing a trailer for Miss March 2. And so the premise that I pitched was that at the end of Miss March 1, Zach falls down the stairs again. So Zach falls down the stairs and he goes into a coma for 10 years. That's what the plot of Miss March 1 is. And at the end, in like a post-credit scene, we had this little joke where Zach falls down the stairs again, or it's the last scene. That's what it is. It's the last scene. So I thought Miss March 2 starts with my character waking Zach up again, and it's 10 years into the future. So it's basically like 2 years ago. And he's very excited, but this time, instead of being like, oh, we have to, go to the Playboy Mansion because your girlfriend is a Playboy Playmate, he's become super alt-right, and he's basically like, there's a pizza parlor in DC where they are running child sex slaves like that. Like he's basically gotten into all of this internet.
Oh no, we got to stop him.
Yeah, so it's like these two guys traveling across the country to basically go free everyone from this pizza parlor kind of thing. And they basically caused a huge, this basically happened. A guy did this. He went to that pizza parlor with a gun. And so that's what I wanted to do as a sequel for it.
That would be a better movie. that pizza parlor, Comet Pizza, my friends from high school started that place. I go there all the time when I go home. And there's not even a basement there. So what the fuck, everybody?
But you're also in with that whole crowd, right?
Well, sure. But we don't do it there is what I'm saying. We do it in another spot.
Another pizza parlor.
Yes.
Someone says Zach is in on it.
I just said that, people. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Come on. Somebody was giving me shit for recommending that book last night because I guess that Steven Pinker, the author of The Better Angels of Our Nature, was on the Epstein flight logs. So somebody on Twitter was like, way to recommend a fucked up book, dude. That guy's on the Epstein flight logs.
Oh, really?
Dude, you know how many people are on those flight logs? So the book can't be good? I don't know what to say about it.
Still not a good list to be on. You don't want to be on those flight logs.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know.
I'm still not going to watch Friday.
You know what I heard? Who I heard was on the flight logs that bummed me out?
Oh.
I don't know if this is because you can never tell what's true anymore anyway, like what's real or what's just the internet saying stuff. But I heard that Matt Groening was on it.
Really?
Yeah, and that bummed me out.
But here's the thing though, you gotta think, and I, by the way, I have I don't know, fuck Epstein, fuck all those people. I really don't know what I'm talking about. So this is more me asking a question than positing a point of view.
Right.
But don't those fucking billionaires who have these private jets, don't they just swap them around to each other all the time? Isn't it a bit more normal in that circle to be like, hey, can I use your plane? I don't know if it necessarily means a ton.
I don't know. Somebody says the Matt Groening thing wasn't true. That's good because I like The Simpsons. Yeah. Cumtown, anyone? Someone's asking if we like Cumtown. I've not really ever listened, although I've seen some videos online and I've liked it. I thought it was funny, but I've seen very little of it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
What I do like about how I find stuff is they do a lot of really funny things about talking about like terrible comedians in like the comedy scene.
Like terrible, like not funny. They're like naming
Yeah.
names.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And it's kind of mean, but I love it.
That does sound great. Nobody does that. Where you
Yeah,
just, like,
it's good.
Pick a comedian who sucks and go in on them. That's
Yeah,
pretty
I mean
fucking awesome.
it's not the greatest like but I do like that. Someone
What's
says
an
Nick from
example?
well you just it's just they find comedians that like you remember actually I don't even want to say that guy's name because he like looks for mentions of him all the time and then he'll just harass you like
Oh yeah, leave it alone.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
I'll off camera.
We'll off camera this. I it's not like I just don't want the headache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, favorite. Someone just asked favorite Nintendo game. I got a kind of weird, pretentious answer for that. My favorite Nintendo game was Lost Levels. Was the Mario 2 that never got released in America.
I don't even know. Really? I don't even know about that. Wait, was Mario 2 like the crazy one that was like, or Mario? Which one was impossible to beat?
Mario 2. It's the best one.
Which one?
So Mario.
2?
So like, what happened was they released Super Mario Brothers, and then they made a sequel to it in Japan, and then they thought that the sequel would be too hard.
Hold on. I want to say that somebody in the chat knew exactly who I was talking about. 12 Merp got it. They know who I was talking about.
Oh yeah.
So there you go. You just did it. You didn't want to step in. I didn't see it.
I didn't. I'm just.
Oh, I don't even know
okay.
that guy.
Oh.
I've heard that name before.
Well, it's just like it's like one of those things. Don't say the name, or you'll get on his email list, and he'll.
He's basically Candyman.
Yeah, he's Candyman.
But Mario 2, they thought it would be so hard that they took a different game and then gave it like Mario Brothers skins, so it doesn't like make sense within the. But the actual Japanese one is so smart and it's so hard, but like in a really fun way hard. It's like it's all about like it's like a precision platformer. And they did like a lot of weird, devious things in it. Like they had like mushrooms that you'd get that would like hurt you.
Okay.
And it really played with the idea that you're like exploring this world and that you're gonna be curious. And at times it like punished you for your curiosity. Like there's a part where you can jump. You know when you get to the end of the level in Mario and you get to the flag?
Yeah.
There's a part where you can jump over the flag, and this is like level 4, like world 4, level 1. You can jump over the flag.
Okay.
And in each of these levels, super hard to beat, so it takes you a long time to get there. And you run, and you can run past the castle, and you're running for a while, and then eventually you get to a warp zone, and there's only one tube, and the tube is to level 1-1.
Oh,
So it's like worse than completely dying to go
that fucking
down.
sucks. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, brutal.
So yeah, it's a cool game. Like I think it really like did a lot for like how people thought of video games.
I remember when I was little and we like just got Nintendo. We got it at our house like way late. Everyone else had already had it for like a year. And I remember like some kids at recess were talking about Mario, and they're like, "You got to warp at 4 because the warp at 4 leads to 8." And I remember thinking like, I'll never be able to know all this stuff. Like everyone's so far ahead of. And I remember I was at the bus stop and I prayed earnestly to God. I was like, "Dear God, help me learn Super Mario so that I can participate in these conversations."
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it was fucking stupid.
Someone said, "Trevor, will you ever be back on Joe Rogan Experience? How was the first time?" I don't know. I guess it depends.
Whoa!
I guess we need.
Look at this shit. Hang on now.
But
I just plugged my iPad in, and then the fucking OBS went fucking crazy. I don't know why. Sorry about that.
yeah, I like doing Joe Rogan's show. I guess I don't really do a lot of. We don't really do a lot of podcasts unless you got something to promote. You know, so I don't know. We should all try to go on it like when we have the movie ready.
Yeah. What is
Or we
Home
could-
Safe and Can't Swim? Have not heard of it. Don't know it. Do you like Bo Burnham? I think Bo Burnham is a crazy talented dude. Yeah.
That movie was a good movie.
He's great.
Which one?
Great. 13?
Gucci. 8th grade.
8th grade. Fuck.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, it's awesome.
I didn't see it.
It's awesome.
I
He's
feel
a
like
nice
every
guy.
yeah, I've never heard a bad thing about that dude. I think he seems like a pretty good dude. Like,
Yeah.
you know, everyone that I know that like knows him like likes him. So
Yeah. I did a dinner with him one time, and he was like, he did not, you know, like you have like, you meet someone who's doing really well, and they have like, most people have like kind of an air about them that's like standoffish, or like you can feel it. He seemed like the nicest. That's not on him. He's like a
That's
dude,
great.
like a good dude.
Oh, this is a good question, and this is one that unfortunately excludes Zach. But someone said best Whitest Kids live concert experience, and there's just one time we were doing a show, and it was funny because we were originally supposed to do two shows, one in New Orleans, and then a day later in Arkansas. Where in Arkansas? It was Conway, Arkansas.
oh yeah.
And we were psyched because we were like, all right, let's just like, we were in different places of the country. So we were just like, let's like have an extra day in New Orleans and we can put our show together and we can hang out in New Orleans. New Orleans is great. And then there was like a hurricane or something. So we had to push back the New Orleans date. And so we had to use our extra day in Conway, Arkansas. And then we get to Conway, Arkansas, and we're like, what the fuck? It's Conway, Arkansas. And it was a dry town. So we couldn't even like we could go to bars and stuff like that, but we couldn't like buy beer from a store. So we were pissed about that. And then we go to this bar, have a great time at the one bar there. They were like really great to us.
Well, wait a minute. Like you're so basically in our show, we were like,
Oh, no, this is the day before the show.
oh, okay.
And so then at our show, we were like, hey, everyone, come to this bar. We had a great time there last night. And the show was packed. It was great.
It was a college, and it was something like 1,400 students were at it.
Yeah, everyone
It
was
was like a massive college show kind of thing.
And then at the bar was, we told them what bar to go. It was completely packed. And immediately when we walked in, a girl came up to me and goes like, hey, just so you know, I work at the local roller skating rink, and
She called it a roller skater rink.
And we can get in there at any time. And so I was like, all right, can we like close out the bar? And they were like, yeah. And so we drank till 1 a.m. at the bar, and then went to a roller skating rink with like, you know, like 20 people from the town and roller skated.
Somebody said you're talking about the Bear's Den. That was the bar. It was the Bear's Den.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was my favorite thing. And unfortunately Zach wasn't there. Sorry for
Yeah.
Why
I remember
wasn't
what I
there?
remember about that is there was some girl there who was in roller derby. And I was drunk, and I was like, I bet I could, get. I was like, I bet I could get to that end of the roller skating rink without you being able to take me out. You know, which I am not athletic in any way. Like, and I told like a roller derby person this, and so then I'm drunk and roller skating, and I don't roller skate a lot, especially not drunk. And so like I'm like going like pretty slow, and she hit me so hard that my whole body went like airborne and like horizontal. And I remember
You
slamming
ragdoll,
it.
dude.
Yeah, I ragdolled, and I like slammed into the side of the thing, and yeah.
Oh my god. What fun
you get
thing
the
will we do with
COVID vac-
1,000 viewers? That's a good question. What do we do?
Oh yeah, we're 29 viewers away from 1,000
Are we
viewers.
really?
Oh, tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could call Timmy.
Yeah.
Although he's sick. What if he's sleeping? I don't want to wake up a sick.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
probably
it is
asleep.
11. We could text him to see if we can call him.
Self-suck at 1,000, somebody says.
That's
Okay, yes. If we get 1,000, I will self-suck right here, right now.
Wow.
100%. Yeah.
Great.
So I was thinking about this. If we hit 100,000 subscribers and we do the whole self-suck thing, we should make a whole yoga show around it.
Oh.
Like a weekly
Dude,
self-suck yoga.
Timmy's got to get a perm, and then he's got to stretch and get. It'll probably take him a month or two of conditioning to get able. But,
Yeah.
Dude, I bet he's practicing now.
What?
That I bet if I know Timmy, I bet he's practicing now. Remember, we did a sketch where we were trying to make it look like Timmy was blowing Darren while Darren was asleep.
Oh my god, dude, this was so crazy. Yes.
And
it wasn't for the show. This was like a live video, a video for our live show, right?
Yeah, it was for a show, but it wasn't for the TV show. Right. Yeah. So we were doing a bit where we wanted to, we had like surveillance footage of Darren falling asleep and Timmy blowing him while he was asleep. So we had this like fake dick, like dildo kind of thing.
It looked very real.
And it looked very real. And Darren was going to have it in his pants and Timmy was going to like go to town on it. And so the day we went to shoot the sketch, Timmy was like, all right, here we go. And he had taken the dildo home the night before. And he was like, I was practicing on this last night so that it would look good. And we were like, you were practicing on
Everybody was just like,
what?
What do you mean? What?
Which always makes me laugh, like just thinking about Timmy like in the mirror at night by himself in his apartment, just going like, like,
Like, no. No. Like,
someone in the chat just said Gordon Ramsay made over the Bears Den.
oh, all right.
Timmy
is such a good sport, but that's kind of one of the things that makes him like. It's like he's,
Timmy's the best.
He's the best. But
Yeah.
like he's so from South Dakota. You know what I mean? That like that's the thing. It's like he's just like soft red meat for us like jaded East Coast assholes where it's just
No, he's the greatest, but then like every now and then he'll throw something else out like that. Like, I was practicing on the dildo all last night. And you're like, what? Excuse me? Like,
someone just said they deep throated a corn dog in grade school, and a teacher asked them if they were practicing.
that's fucked up.
that seems inappropriate.
Yeah, you could probably still get that teacher fired.
Yeah. You know how teachers? Do you ever have a teacher who, like the first day of school, it's like your new teacher? I remember I have had two teachers say this, and they're like, "All right, guys, I can be your worst friend or your best, or your worst enemy or your best friend. It's up to you." And it's like, neither of those things are appropriate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. It's also like, we're kids. We don't have worst enemies.
Yeah.
Trevor, do you ever think of cutting your hair and getting a spray tan every day? Every day I do. How close are you to the California fires?
Very close.
Are we that close?
Yeah, man. Angeles Crest is like Pasadena, dude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to come here and fuck our shit up, but it's like, it's smoky outside from that.
Who has the hottest mom?
Oh, God. Leave it.
I don't know.
Leave it, dude.
All right.
I think the answer
I
to
don't
that
want
is
to fucking get all aggro and be like, dude, my mom objectively is are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, let's all put photos of our moms up. Oh, we hit 1,000.
Trevor.
Wait, so do I blow myself or?
Oh, you got to blow yourself. We did 1,000.
Did I say 100,000 or 1,000?
No, you said 1,000.
1,000, which
All
is
right.
like so
1,000.
low.
Okay, I'll do it. Jesus.
Very cheap.
Yeah, you should really try.
I'm trying.
What, you're going to do it off camera?
I'm not gonna do. I don't want to get us banned from Twitch.
Oh, that's a good point. All right. Will you walk us through what you're doing?
Yeah, can you bring your mic over?
I can't do it, guy. I can't. There's no way I can reach.
Can you walk us through what you're trying?
Can you bring your mic close to you so we can hear you stretch?
Got both legs over my head.
This is
Are
like
you taking?
Stern.
Wait, did you take your pants off?
Yeah. I'm not gonna do
Guys,
it.
No, you didn't. I don't think he did.
Man, this is what Stern must feel like.
Yeah, it's not easy, guys.
How close do you think you got?
Not nearly enough. It's not. It was a noble effort.
Well, you got to be hard first.
You don't have to be hard, dude. Come on.
It's going to be easier if you are, though.
We lost 30 viewers during.
We did.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost 30.
People were like, fuck this. Fuck these people.
Yeah, someone called us cowards.
Once
That's
we
fair.
do have a relationship with Twitch going, we should see if it's okay that we call this Self-Suck Saturday.
Self-suck Saturdays?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Someone said he went the back way. Did you go the back way? What does that
No,
even
I went
mean?
the front way, idiots. I'm not going the back
How
way.
would? What does that even mean? Am I
You would
am I
have to
old?
go, like you'd have to break your back. How, right? That's what it means.
I don't even understand that. I can't
No one
visualize.
could
it.
do that. No one could do that.
No one can do that.
No.
Zach, did you try to suck it from the back?
No. I just said no. I tried it from the front. Jesus.
Someone, Someone says, "Eat your own ass out." This show is going great.
If we get 1,100, I'll try and eat my own ass. Okay. We gotta get 1,100. You need to have a rib removed. Remember that there was that rumor that Marilyn Manson had his ribs removed so he could blow himself?
Yep.
I wonder what if that were real, what the doctor's appointment was like.
Dude, that's amazing. He's like, you want to do, what's going on, Marilyn? How we doing? What do you need?
What are you gonna?
So I got this idea.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Bear with me.
Yeah.
I've been trying to suck my own.
Sure, of course you have.
But I just have too many ribs.
It's a cruel joke. It's a cruel anatomical joke.
I was thinking, you're a doctor.
You know what's funny is Marilyn Manson, he doesn't anymore, but he lived above the liquor store on La Cienega in Santa Monica. There's like a liquor store there, and above it, it's like a dump. There's there's an apartment, and the windows were black trash bags. He blacked out the windows. I know this because I'm friends with that director Ty West, who's like friends with Marilyn Manson. You know Ty.
Right.
You all know Ty.
I know Ty.
And that's where Marilyn Manson lived for like during the height of his whole thing, like in this shitty apartment above a liquor store in Santa Monica Boulevard.
That's pretty cool.
I know. I was like, that's kind of impressive to me.
I went to see a D. Antwoord concert. And I was like at the concert, and in the middle of it, Marilyn Manson was there. But he was like in the crowd. He wasn't like off like.
And he's
to the
crazy
side.
tall, right? Like he sticks out.
Yeah, it's like everyone's like, "There's Marilyn Manson," kind of thing. And in the middle of the D. Antwoord concert, the guy goes, "Everyone, Marilyn Manson is here," and everyone looks at him. He goes, "Fuck Marilyn Manson," and he goes back into his song.
That's so fucking awesome, dude.
It was awesome.
That is so fucking cool. I love it, dude. I don't even really listen to Diane Antwoord, but that story makes me want to like get deeper into them. That's fucking great. And yeah, Marilyn Manson is crazy smart and well spoken. Safety Zoom, yes. But his music is still fucking corny as hell.
I liked it when I was in high school.
I liked it in ninth grade. I liked corny shit.
You know what? Well, you know what I liked the most though? That one where he was a fucking alien.
Yeah, that
What's that
I
one?
like that album.
That was my favorite.
Animals.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Yeah. I do remember seeing Sweet Dreams. Remember the video, the music video for Sweet Dreams Are Made of These? When that came on, I remember that moment. I was like, what the fuck is this guy? Because he was so freaky. There was nothing like that on TV at the time.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah. Did you hear that it was the guy from the Wonder Years?
Yeah.
No, but I remember that rumor.
I just saw it in the chat.
People are all about death grips. Yeah, death grips rules.
Oh, Trevor has VR. We should do a thing where you do VR on here, where we watch you do VR.
Yeah, I have a Vive. So
I think that'd be.
I don't know. Would that wouldn't be entertaining to watch me do VR though?
Hey, chat, would that be entertaining? I think it is
yeah.
a thing on Twitch.
Well, you can go on VR chat. That is a thing.
VR self-suck, yeah.
Yeah. No, I have a whole setup for VR.
Here's the thing. Don't you think that once VR porn comes out, like, do you think VR is ever going to be like in every house in America in the world? Do you think VR is
No,
going
I
to get
don't.
to that point?
No, I don't, because here's the thing. So like me and my one of my like writing partners were actually pitching a VR comedy show, and the thing that we kept running into was because we were expecting it to explode. You know, when Oculus hit like a consumer price point kind of thing, where everyone could buy it. But the problem is, for VR to really work, you need basically to designate a whole room to it.
Yeah.
You need the space, and a lot of people, like, not everyone has the space to do VR, so it's not like, you know.
But I did the PlayStation VR at my buddy Johnny's house, who's one of the mods here, and I was doing the whole thing sitting in a chair.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I think that will.
You're
but
looking around,
I'm talking like VR, like Oculus or Vive, where you actually walk and you move and you like kind of like that. I think the problem is that you need a lot of space for it. But
the thing too, right now, I mean, like and this is obviously, it can get better, but like the times that I've used like an Oculus or Vive, I've like gone over to your house. And multiple times, and it's been like, hey, let's do the Oculus or the Vive, and it's been a half an hour of you trying to get it to work multiple times, and then giving up.
Oh, really? Well, the thing is, because like it's, I have a gaming PC that it runs through, and like anyone who has a PC knows the updates are fucking endless on that shit. So like if you don't play it every day, like I don't play VR every day. I do it like, it's kind of like a parlor trick when there's a party or something. I'm like, oh, let's go down to the VR room, like that kind of thing. And then there's like 45 minutes of updates that I have to do.
Yeah.
But then also I went, a friend of mine works at a company that makes VR stuff and like AR stuff and that kind of thing. And he had to go into a meeting, and he was like, here, like use our VR thing. And he couldn't get it set up at a place where they make VR games. My point being that like you're a competent person. This guy's a competent person. They should be able to. So if you guys can't get it to work, I don't think it's like the bar for it to be something that people can just like have in their living room is just not there. Like it needs to be so much more user friendly than that.
But I think
I will say though,
it'll get there.
Yeah, when it's working, it's so much fun though.
So here's kind of why I even bring this up, because like, do you think that when VR becomes ubiquitous, if it becomes ubiquitous, obviously VR porn is going to become like ubiquitous, right? I mean, kids today are already
a thing.
Is addicted to porn on the internet. What happens when VR porn takes off? Do you think that VR porn, like right now in Japan,
I think it's already a thing.
Sure,
it's already a thing.
I know, but it's not widespread. It's not VR porn is not like everyone has it. Right. You know how like Japan has this population crisis because like people are like not going out and meeting members of the opposite sex. They're just staying in their apartments and jerking off to weirder and weirder shit. Once
men go their own way, men go their own way.
Porn comes out and like a generation is just like stuck inside fucking, you know, whatever their perfect girl is all the time. Like, do you think it'll lead to a population decline, like a spike, or the opposite of a spike?
I do.
And is that great?
I think so.
Is that good?
I don't think there is. I don't think it's good or bad. It's inevitable. I think that like, you know, like the technology is basically a virus, and you know, slowly it infects us more and more. Like, you know, now all of a sudden, you know, can you imagine not staring at a screen for 90% of your waking life?
Right.
It wasn't like that a couple of years ago, but now I can't imagine anything different. And it's just going to become more and more and more. It's like basically what might be happening is that we're already stuck in the singularity. Like the singularity is happening, and that's why things are going crazy. You have all these bots like happening everywhere, and like, doesn't it seem like current events are getting more intense and quicker? And I think what is happening is we're all stuck in the singularity as it's already like it's showing.
It could be the beginnings of it. What's that new? There's a new doc that just came out, right? The new, is it Netflix, about like social media and how it's like, you know, ravaging society. What's that called, chat? You guys know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
I think it's called Social. It's supposed to be amazing. People are freaking out about
it. Someone says, "Man, what a funny topic."
Eat my shit.
You're banned for life.
Yeah, fuck you. Go watch something else.
Black Mirror is one of those things like where I like haven't gotten into because too many people are into it.
Someone says, Trevor, do you believe stoned ape theory? Yes, I do.
The Social Dilemma. I think that's it. Thank you, Timothy. Yeah.
What's up with this bruise on my arm? I was moving furniture. I have a similar one right here because I was lifting a big steel sofa and like it was heavier. I was doing it with one other person and it was like kind of a 4-guy job. We were shooting something at my house last week, and so I had to move things around, and I just really dug into my arms and I got these 2 huge bruises there. Good story. Great story.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think we can get better than that. I think
is that the closer?
I think that's. I mean, we end strong, you know.
All right. Well, this was a weird one. I guys think I would say
had a fun time hanging out with people.
What? Yeah, I had a good time.
I had a fun time hanging out with people. I think we could be have a better game plan next time. But yeah. And definitely, like in the future, we'll do one with all 5 guys. And
do people feel like they got their money's worth? Fuck off, doll lickers. Self to the end. Good night. So I mean, I think what I like about these Saturday things is just actually reading the comments and trying to answer as many questions as possible. I think that's what the Saturday thing's about.
Yeah, Saturday stuff suck. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, because all of our other things that we do, like we're kind of like the role playing, or when we're talking about sketches, that's just us talking to each other. I think this is the night that we actually like kind of try to answer people's questions.
Yeah.
So, we appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yeah, for sure. Sam, you want to stick around for a little bit longer? But I could do a little. We could actually like focus and do some more questions. Trevor, I know you got to go.
Yeah, I might leave.
All right, man.
And so what's our schedule for this week? Do we know what's happening?
Well, we're gonna start to get regular, and we'll be posting the schedule. I still owe everyone a self-suck. I can't do it. I just tried. I can't do it, guys. I'm not flexible. I'm sorry.
I think we're uploading a new sketch in a Whitest Kid sketch in HD and us discussing it on Tuesday on the YouTube channel.
Also, I finished today editing episode 6 of the
Is it good?
Buckerson
it's my favorite one.
Like
the new Buckerson and Myers is your favorite one?
My favorite one. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
okay.
It's good.
It goes back to our rule of sketch comedy involving do something with shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that'll come out, I guess, the following Tuesday. We'll have a couple videos that come out this week on the YouTube channel. Like, if you just found us through Twitch, subscribe to our YouTube channel over on YouTube. It's the same thing, official WKUK.
Yeah.
And yeah. All right, I'm gonna take off.
All right, dude. Cool, man.
All right. Good seeing you guys.
Later, bud.
Good to see you.
Bye.
All right, now this will probably change the shape of this. Oh, no, it worked. Cool. I'll move this little guy off your head. So you know what else we can do different? Like, see how when someone subscribes, I don't know if you're looking at the Twitch, but like a little zombie comes up, or when they're following. People can make unique ones of those. Can you guys, if somebody would make like a Whitest Kids themed little gifts like that we could plug in our subscribe, blah, blah, blah. If anyone wants to do that, it would be so fun to have those be like unique to us. Because I think probably 1 billion channels use this zombie. That'd be cool. Yeah, someone make a sex robot. That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, sex robot would be great.
Yeah. What other questions can we answer, chat? Let's do this. Everyone keeps asking about Shoshan, but I guess we'll wait for everybody to do that, right? What bands am I currently listening to? Let me pull up my Spotify. Let's see what I'm listening to.
Have we done Baked Beans?
No, but we fucking need to, because that was like, dude, can we show the video of Timmy getting shot in the face?
I think that's a Timmy question.
Oh my god. We have some like behind the scenes footage of Timmy getting shot in the face with the beans, which was like cranked up way too powerful. Like the beans embedded in the wall behind him, and he got fucking pelted. And for like 2 years, I kept this video on my phone, and I would cry laughing every time I watched it. And we'll show it to you guys on one of these things. Hold on. I know this is gonna fuck up the whole fucking thing here, isn't it?
What are you trying?
I was gonna try and pull up Spotify, but it does like a full window and it blocks the chat. Oh, I can look it on my phone.
Oh.
What are you listening to, Sam?
What am I listening to? Told you I was listening to the Replacements. Their early stuff, though, which actually that kind of led me to like start listening to Husker Du, which is pretty cool. It's funny. So like you've never gotten into the Replace. You said you've tried.
I tried to listen to Let It Be. So I know that record and I listened to it a few times and I was just like, it wasn't for me.
That's a good album. I'd say that's probably not the best like entry album. Mm-hmm. There's some good stuff on that. I'd like to make you a Replacements playlist to see if you like it. But I just started listening to one of their early albums, Stink, that is like way punkier than their other stuff. Wait, let me.
I know Trevor. So Trevor's goatee did look like the number 7. Did you notice that? Someone in chat brought it up, and I looked at it. I was like, "Hey, fuck yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, it's weird." Why did Wrecked End was my favorite show? Yeah, the ratings were good. It was. I don't know, man. Fucking stupid people making dumb decisions.
You know what's really funny is, or not really funny, but they just canceled Venture Brothers. That was big news.
They canceled that?
Yeah, but this is like how weird things are. It's like the news article I read was like Venture Brothers canceled after its 7th season in 19th year. That show's been like that show launched 19 years ago. That's insane.
Oh, were you guys on the Nirvana bandwagon in 1991? I mean, I don't think in 1991, right? Was that when Smells Like Teen Spirit came out? Nevermind. Was that 91? I do remember the first time hearing that and being like, this is new. It was fucking awesome.
Can I share music?
Yeah.
All right.
Someone was asking about Adamant. Is Adamant King Gizzard? Yeah, I fuck with King Gizzard for sure. Have we seen Shin Godzilla? I don't know what that is. No. What was the thing you've done that you're the proudest of? What a crazy, deep, actual question. You can share songs, but don't upload it on YouTube. Yeah, we already did that today. We uploaded a song onto YouTube. Yeah, whatever. Maybe we'll get in trouble. You like some Meshuggah? Yeah. I feel like Meshuggah is one of those bands that you like with your head, but you don't actually, or for me, my experience, but I don't actually like fucking get into it. I'm like, oh, that is interesting and cool. Converge, I used to see Converge a lot. I used to really be into Converge. Not as much anymore. Tom Waits, maybe my favorite musician.
I went to high school with one of the guys from Converge.
Really? Yeah, they're from Boston, right?
With Ben, the drummer.
MGMT. I fucking love MGMT. I think they're one of the most underrated bands around, and I know they're huge, so it's kind of crazy, but I feel like that band is just too fucking good. I actually know some of those guys. Or I know James.
Did I ever tell you that story that like I went over a friend's house in Brooklyn once, and she was like, "Hey, let's like hang out with like my friends." I was like, "Okay." She was like, "Yeah, let's bring a movie." And we like made tacos, and I watched 3 O'clock High, which is a movie that I really like, and with this other couple. And afterwards, we were talking, and the other couple left, and she was like, "Oh, so are you going to go to the MGMT party next week?" And I was like, "Oh, you know those guys?" And she's like, "Yeah, that was Ben from MGMT." I was like, "Oh." Which is like the best way to meet someone that you're a fan of.
Not knowing that they're like in the best band in the world.
Yeah.
That's funny. Subhumans, fuck yeah. I had a Subhumans quote on my senior page yearbook, which was like the worst quote. It was the dumbest quote, and I so cringe when I think about it. It was, "Nobody says anything on buses, and that's why people kill themselves." And I thought that was like profound in a senior year of high school.
All right, here's a song.
Favorite MGMT record? I mean, I gotta go Congratulations, but I love the new one, dude. Yeah. Little Dark Age is fucking awesome, so I like them a lot.
Here's a song. I was really into this because I'm surprised at how like punky early Replacements is.
This is the Replacements?
Yeah, this is Replacements. One of their first albums is called Sting.
I already don't like those chords. It sounds like pop punk. Unknown Mortal Orchestra, absolutely. I'm all about them. Fuck yeah. What happened to that Jaguar art that was behind you? I put it back. This is good. And Paul Westerberg has a good voice. I like his voice. He's got that blown out pipes that kind of like Greg Cartwright. You ever listen to Raining Sound or The Oblivions?
No.
I think they're like a way better version of that, but that's just my take. But he has that.
He was. I'm reading their their biography right now, and apparently he was a big Rod Stewart fan.
No shit.
And before he would record, he would yell to like give himself
go
that
horse.
level. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I heard that the Replacements were like such knockdown, drag out alcoholics that like they couldn't play shows. They were getting fist fights in the studio. Like they were like the most dysfunctional band.
Yeah. They walked audiences, and actually one of the guys in the band, their guitarist, like one of the founding members, he in his like late 30s died, and everyone was like, for sure it's an overdose. And it turned out he had like a weird heart attack.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I like when chat starts turning on itself. What the fuck do you even mean? Yeah. What about the Bled? I don't know the Bled. Do I like Bad Brains or Fugazi? Why do I have to choose? Because they're both great. But if I had to pick, I would go Bad Brains because I think that they're like the greatest punk band of all time. But I also fucking adore Fugazi. But you know, I grew up in DC, so like Fugazi was like baked into my fucking DNA. You like have to like them in that town.
Can we get Whitest Kids on? Oh, I love Roxy Music.
Yeah. I'm a question answering machine. I know. Well, it's fun. I love talking about music, so I could just get into. I could do this all day long. Taking Back Sunday. I don't listen to them. Better than the Misfits. Yeah. What is? No. I mean, Bad Brains versus the Misfits is tough. Like the original Misfits. You know, when Danzig was in the Misfits, that shit is so fucking good. But I would go Bad Brains. I think Bad Brains are better.
It's a very cool time in American music.
Yeah. I mean, fuck. Those first two Misfits records are just like perfect. I almost don't even consider it punk rock though. It's like it's something different. It's just like evil rock and roll. It's fucking great.
Well, there's
Mr. Bungle, that's a desert island band for me. California is maybe my favorite record. Yes.
It feels like a volley where it was like it feels like you know, like the Ramones and the New York Dolls kind of created this punk thing that like went over to England, and then they started creating this great stuff. And then there's that American punk in the 80s that like had this very cool, like it's like this like proto hardcore vibe that was really cool.
Yeah. Gorillas. I don't fuck with the Gorillas. I don't think they're bad. It's just not for me. I don't know. Zach, am I in a garage? I am in a garage. In fact, it's like just like it's like a, you know, it's like my arts gym workspace garage. Yes.
Someone just asked if do you like Greta Van Fleet? It's like new Led Zeppelin. I feel like it's they know that it's like new Led Zeppelin. That's all they're trying to do.
Dude,
and that's
fuck
not
that band so hard, dude. From what I've heard of them, favorite King Gizzard record? That's tough because all the King Gizzard records are so different. But I love that Infest the Rat's Nest because that sounds just like good thrash metal. I'm into that shit.
Favorite?
Do I listen to the Unicorns? Yes, I do. That record is fucking fantastic. That Parasite song fucking gets me.
Daft Punk. I like Daft Punk. I think
do not like Daft Punk.
I think they have a very interesting, like unique place in music. Or they've just been doing it for like 20 years, 25 years.
I know, but it's like around the world, around the world. Like that's your song.
But
That's
that was
just
like the
so
first
fucking
thing they did.
stupid.
But it's also like a dance track where it is like the way in which it's made for DJs to use. It's made for DJs to like mix with other songs.
Okay.
And, like,
See, I think that shit is just like I don't fucking get it. Kraftwerk. So this year I have been just going deep into krautrock. So I've been listening to like Neu. Obviously, Neu is like the greatest band in the world. Can, Faust, Cluster. That shit is so good, dude. I fucking love it. Crime Watch? I don't know. Stereolab? No, I don't really listen to that. Father John Misty? Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. That's
Random Access Memories. Wait. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I think I've listened to that album. I don't know. Sleep is the shit. Yes.
Yeah, Sleep's cool.
Sleep is cool. It's weird though. I love Sleep, and I can't really get into High on Fire, and it's essentially the same band. Yeah, Fiddlar's awesome. And does Fiddlar stand for "Fuck It, Dude, Life's a Risk"? I think it does, but I'm not sure. Somebody tell me about that.
Someone just asked a Motion City soundtrack, and I don't listen to them, but I know the drummer, and he's like one of the nicest guys.
Yeah.
Tony Thaxton.
Silver Apples. That guy just died, didn't he? That's really sad. He died yesterday, I think.
Oh.
What is Dance Gavin
Any
Dance?
60
This person
bands?
said that. I
Tons
don't know.
of 60
Dance Gavin Dance.
Name some 60s bands, yes. Like,
look up The Bled. Okay, all right. I'll look up The Bled.
I love Tony. Oh, yeah, if you're a Tony Thaxton fan, and you should check out his Beachy Boys video on YouTube, which I was in with Jonah Ray, where it's
No,
Beach
I don't
Boys,
like that. I don't like The Bled. Sorry, guys.
Beastie Boys songs done in the style of the Beach Boys.
The Kinks were great. The Kinks are fucking perfect. I played the Kinks at my wedding.
Yeah.
That's what I walked down the aisle to. That Kinks song. Thank you for the Fiddler confirmation. I appreciate it. Wow, we're just talking about music. I'm cool with it if everyone else is. This can't be interesting to people, but fuck it. I'm into it. Let's do it.
You know what's funny?
Thoughts on Rancid? Sorry, dude.
Really?
I loved
yeah,
Operation Ivy, right? Operation Ivy was the first punk band I got into in like junior high, and I was like, oh, like I think I really like punk rock. That record did it. But for whatever reason, I couldn't get in to Rancid. I still don't really like Rancid, and it's weird because it's the same fucking guy. But I don't know. Op Ivy, it just hits me in this special place. Fiona Apple's fantastic.
It was surprising to me how much love Rancid got.
Yeah.
Like people like love Rancid and like considered it like important music, and like at the time it seemed like so like it seemed like a bastardization of like the cool stuff that was going on.
Yeah, and I remember in Rolling Stone, Billy Corgan was doing an interview, and this was like, you know, when I was 12, I think the Smashing Pumpkins were like my favorite thing in the world. And I remember Billy Corgan was going in on Rancid. He was like, how can anyone listen to this and think it's good? Like, these guys play 4 chords and the guy can't sing and they fucking suck. And so I was like, okay, Rancid sucks, you know? And I think I got really into Operation Ivy after that, not knowing it was Tim Armstrong, that it was the same dude. So I think that was kind of, I needed permission, you know, whatever I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Favorite video game soundtrack? There's a Sega Genesis version of Bram Stoker's Dracula, or maybe it's the original Nintendo one, and it has this really crazy soundtrack. Actually, I'm gonna play the audio from that.
Yeah. Of course, I like Minor Threat. I mean, come on, it's the fucking best. Dead Kennedys, I fuck with Dead Kennedys. Not a lot. I really only listen to the basic bitch Dead Kennedys album, Give Me Convenience or Give Me Death. I don't listen to like the back stuff too much, but I like that. I like the, you know, that one. Avenged Sevenfold, get the fuck out of here. Come on, really? No. Cream. Yeah, I started listening to Cream this year. I was like, yeah, that's kind of
Cream?
cool.
Oh, really? Just this year?
Yeah, and you know what else I
Cool.
started listening to this year that I can't believe I wasn't really into earlier in my life was Procol Harum. You ever listen to that band?
Wait, what is it?
Procol Harum.
Procol?
The lighter shade of pale.
No.
Yeah, you know them. You know them. I mean, they're
Okay.
like, fuck. If I bring up my Spotify, I don't want everyone to see like all the embarrassing shit I listen to. Like sometimes, you know what I mean?
Fine.
It's like there's an Eminem thing. Like, although I have listened to that new Eminem "Music to Be Murdered By" album, I was like, this is fucking. This guy can rap, dude. Obviously. Hey, did you guys know Eminem is like a very talented rapper?
You're still off your high from Hamilton.
I need more accessible rap that doesn't scare me. Procol Harum. Let's listen to this shit. Oh man. I mean, this song is so fucking played, but it's so fucking good. You know this one, right?
I can't hear it yet.
You can't hear this?
Can you share it through the Zoom?
Chat, can you hear this?
Oh.
Oh fuck, now chat knows I'm Zach Picklefeet. That sucks.
Oh, yes, I know this song. Yes.
That's a good one, man.
Yeah, that's
That
great.
song gets me in all those places. Anyway, that band is good though. Like that record, their first record is like it's pretty amazing. Do I listen to Slint? I saw Slint a couple years ago, and it was the most boring live show I've ever been to. Dude, except Built to Spill was the second most boring live show I've ever been to. It's like they come out,
really?
they don't talk to the audience, they don't move, they sing the songs, and they leave. And I was just like, I paid for this? What the fuck is happening? We should change our thing from just chatting to just chatting about music.
Is that it's a category thing.
Oh, you know what else is cool? I've been listening to this Mort Garson. You ever listen to this guy? He did like Plantasia. He's like does weird synth stuff. It's pretty fucking good. Music Boys. Yeah, Sam, we should do a show called Music Boys.
Yeah.
All right? This is it. This is the first episode of Music Boys.
Hey, wait, check this out. This is a
Yeah, Plantasia's the shit. That's right. What?
This is a Nintendo song. Wait,
Okay.
hold on. This is a song from the soundtrack of the Nintendo Bram Stoker's Dracula game.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds insane.
Like whoever made this definitely like metal.
Oh my god. Okay, cut it. I dig it. I dig it. You could definitely hear that being like a evil metal song. That would be fucking sick. Yeah. All right, Music Boys. What do I think of Sun Kill Moon? Didn't that guy just get Me Too'd? He's canceled, right? Didn't he like got accused of rape multiple times, I think. Am I right about that, chat? Sun Kill Moon? What's that guy's name? You know who I saw recently? Yeah, Mark Kozlak, yeah.
Oh, really? Did
Sun
he?
City Girls. I saw them live here in LA. It was pretty fucking crazy. That was a wild show.
Oh yeah.
Kavinsky. I listen to Kavinsky. Do I like Horrendous? Yeah, I do like Horrendous. They are fucking hard. That's a good band. Glassjaw, no. Don't listen to them. Big Business, yes. I like Big Business and Carp, both.
I saw Big Business recently.
Favorite Power Trip song would be the first song on their last record. I just think it's fucking amazing.
I saw Big Business play with the Locust.
Oh, really? That's a cool
Yeah,
show.
fun show.
That would be fun.
I saw Murder City Devils play once. It was fun because the guitarist got in a fight with the keyboardist in the middle of the show.
Really? That's fun. Dude, I've seen so many goddamn bands, but I swear to God, the show that I think back on, if I could go back in time and watch again, like with a video camera, would be, I was at this shithole club in D.C. It was like 1998, and this punk band from Jersey was playing. I don't even remember what they were called. They were terrible. And in the middle of the show, the fucking guitarist just takes his guitar off, throws it on the stage, and like the singer was this girl, and she stopped playing, and the drummer, they all slowly stopped. She goes like, "What are you doing, Brian?" And he goes, "We fucking suck." And then he like stormed out, and she goes, "It's gonna be a long walk back to New Jersey." And it was just like quiet. You could hear a pin drop, and it was just like the band broke up on stage. It was so fucking great. And it's like, I want to see that again. Like that was like my favorite fucking thing.
That was similar to the Murder City Devils thing, where the guitarist brought the like there's a girl in the front row, and the guitarist like brings her up, and it's just this drunk girl, and she's all like, "Woo, I'm on stage," and he like kisses her on stage, and the keyboardist just like stops playing, and she like walks off, and you can tell there was like a relationship going on there, and like later came back and was like yelling at him like in the middle of songs and stuff.
Dude, I mean, I've told this story on Conan, but like, remember, I fucking stopped a Radiohead show. Like, and Tom York cussed me out in front of the entire fucking audience. That was like the most fucking embarrassing thing in the world. What are you gonna do, man?
That's well to tell the story.
I mean, so I went to see Radiohead with I'll do this fast. With my buddy Ryan, and it was on the Benz tour. So they weren't like huge at that time. They were like playing the 930 Club in DC. Do I like Radiohead? They're probably my favorite band in the world ever. And that song Black Star, I don't know if you know that one. Let's bring it up for a moment just so everyone knows what I'm talking about. They were playing that, and I was like, "Ryan, boost me, dude. Like let me get a fucking crowd surf." No one had crowd surfed this whole show. So Ryan, like, whatever, I won't play it. Ryan, like, boosts me up. I go flying forwards. No one's expecting anyone to be crowd surfing at a Radiohead show. I knock into, like, all these people. We all fall onto the ground. I, like, kick some girl in the head. We're in a sprawling mess on the floor. By the time I pick myself up and I, like, dust myself up, I realize the music has stopped. And Tom York is pointing at me, and he goes, "You dickhead! No more crowd surfing! People who crowd surf are dickheads!" I was like mortified. The whole room is looking at me. I was like, "Oh, fuck, oh, God." He's like, finish the song. They finished the song. And then when the song is over, he like looks and he sees me and he's like, "Dickhead!" It was like horrible. And then
he came back to you.
Yeah. He was like still pissed when the song was over. And then here's what's crazy, dude. 10 years later, I am working at Tower Records. Not even 10 years later. I worked at Tower Records with this guy Alfonso, and he became friends with my buddy Ryan, who's the guy I went to the show with. And they put together 10 years later that they were both at the same Radiohead show. And Ryan's like, "Dude, I got a fucking crazy story about that show that night." And Alfonso's like, No, dude, I got a crazy story about that show that night. I'm there with my girlfriend. Some fucking asshole's crowd surfing, kicks her in the back of the head. She bites through her tongue completely, right? She's fucking bleeding like crazy. We get rushed backstage to see like the medic. Radiohead comes back at the end of the show. We're still back there. They were so sorry that happened to us. We hung out with Radiohead all night long. And he's like, "What's your story?" And Ryan's like, "That was me and Zach."
I wish he was like, I don't have a story.
Yeah. Oh, I found $1.
I saw Radiohead and no events happened.
Yeah. It's funny. I told that story on Conan O'Brien, and it was one of those things where like you have to do the pre-interview and tell the story. And so I told the whole story, and the dude was like, "Okay, cool. Tell the Radiohead story. Skip the whole like 10 years later part where you put it together with your friend." I was like, "That's like the whole punchline of the thing." He's like, "Nah, that's no good. Just tell the kicking the head part." I was like, "Okay." I kind of feel like I got robbed a little bit. Do you like Captain Beefheart? I feel like you like Captain Beefheart.
I like Captain Beefheart. Yeah, yes. I think Safe as Milk is a great album. And Set Liquor Decals Off. I think that's a really cool, weird album. Not like a huge, like, like I don't like know a ton of his stuff, but I really like his old stuff. Yeah. Yes,
I prefer Zappa, Moro X Music. I agree with you, man. I love Frank Zappa, dude. I don't get Captain Beefheart, but I fucking love Frank Zappa.
Someone's asked if I like Modest Mouse. I'm not a big Modest Mouse fan, although I was in a Modest Mouse cover band for a show.
Yeah,
it was fun.
You should talk about this. You're in a band that does like every show. You'll do a different musical act, right? And you'll you'll learn this set and do it live.
There's a guy, I don't know, some of you guys might know of the Yacht Rock Channel 101 show. There's a guy that was involved with that puts together these shows where it's every band does a different cover band of a specific band. And I've been in like 4 or 5. Been Modest Mouse, The Cure.
Wait, didn't you guys do a shitty band like Third Eye Blind?
Third Eye Blind, yeah.
Why did you do Third Eye Blind?
Because we were like, it'd be funny to do like a band. It actually is like kind of more fun to do bands that like everyone knows, because it gets rather than anything that's like too obscure. Like, because like sometimes people will be like, someone, and not to shit talk anyone, these guys were great, but they did a Lemonheads cover band, and they didn't play any hits of the Lemonheads.
Yeah, but what are the Lemonheads hits?
Into Your Arms. They do a Mrs. Robinson cover. And,
their biggest hit is a cover, dude.
Yeah. But like, at least play the hits. There's like 3 or 4 songs that people who like know kind of know the Lemonheads peripherally.
Oh, did they do Shame About Ray? It's a shame about Ray. I think that is the Lemonheads, yeah. Yeah. But, I saw Evan Dando live at a Tower Records in like the 90s, and I remember like he was so fucking wasted. He was solo, and his guitar broke like 3 strings in the middle of one song. So I just remember he stood on a chair and he like held his guitar out and he just like a-cappella'd, and I was just like, this is the worst. Like, this guy's the worst.
Heroin, you know?
Bathory, fucking love me some early Bathory.
But the
Neutral Milk Hotel, oh my god, amazing, of course.
The best show, this was like one of the funnest shows of anything that I've ever done, is we did a Rage Against the Machine cover band. And it was so much fun to play 4 Rage Against the Machine songs for like a crowd of your friends.
Yeah.
Like when we played Kill It in the Name of, and it was like, they're like, fuck you, don't do it. Yeah. Like the whole crowd yelling it. It was the best.
Okay, don't make fun of Neutral Milk Hotel. I will cry. I love Neutral Milk Hotel. Okay, that's also maybe Desert Island for me. I never met Jeff Mangum, but we're friends with that band of Montreal, and so Kevin from Of Montreal was roommates with Jeff back in Athens. So I went to see Of Montreal in New York, and I was backstage, and Jeff Mangum was in the room, and I remember I was like, I can't be in a room with this guy. I'm gonna lose my shit. Like, I'm not starstruck often, but like Jeff Mangum, I was like, I actually can't be in the room. And I saw him, and he was wearing purple pants, purple skin tight pants, and he had long hair, and I did not know what he looked like. And when somebody was like, that's Jeff Mangum, I was like, that's Jeff, that's my hero? That guy is my idol? Okay, all right. And I was like, it like changed it for me a little bit. And then
did you say it within earshot?
Yeah, I was like, that piece of shit? Nah. I mean, no.
You're Jeff Mangum?
But then, what's crazy? I never saw him, and then I was in Palm Springs with some friends, and somebody had tickets. They were playing at this tiny club out in Joshua Tree, and they're like, we could go right now. I have tickets. And I didn't go. It was one of those things where I was like, I don't think I want to. I can't explain it, but it was like, I think I want to keep it like special in my head. I didn't go, and it was weird.
I was recently looking through like old photos, and I saw a picture of from Austin of you, me, and Ricky and Davey
from Montreal,
and Nick Thune hanging out in the green room at that when we were doing what was it, Fun
I think it was
Fest?
South by, but yeah. Maybe
It
it
was
was
like
fun,
that.
fun. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a fun night, man.
it was
Less
a fun
than
night.
Jake. That dude died, didn't he? He OD'd and died.
Really? Less than Jake?
I mean, he died in the 90s. Yeah, the singer of Less Than Jake OD'd.
I
Coolest
didn't know
places
that.
around DC. Dude, I left DC when I was 18. So I left in 98, and I go back rarely. So, I mean, the Black Cat is like the club I would go to. Like, Kaffa House is gone. So a lot of my favorite like places don't exist anymore. I can't make those recommendations. Somebody writes, Nick Thune is the best. Do you know who Jason Segel is?
The guy from Freaks and Geeks?
Yeah, we know who fucking Jason Segel is, dude.
We
What
don't
does that
know.
have to do with
I don't
Nick
know.
Thune, who was actually texting with me today? Primus. What is somebody's problem with Primus? Jesus Christ.
No, that's like a Primus fan thing. That's like Doll Lickers.
Oh, okay.
Primus sucks. That's like they would sell bumper stickers and stuff.
That say
Actually,
Primus sucks.
yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't think Primus sucks that bad, guys.
On the cartoon that I write for right now, Tig and Seek.
They chanted at concerts.
Les
and shit,
Claypool does a voice on one of the episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're trying to get him back for another episode. I just wrote on like the first full episode that I wrote. We put his character in that, so we'll see how that goes.
That's cool. Yo, on my Krautrock, I found this song that's pretty cool. Thomas Dinger. You ever listen to this fucking guy? He has this crazy album called Fur Mick, F-U-R with an umlaut, M-I-C-H. It's fucking weird. Let's see if it comes on. Hang on, chat. Look at this album. Oh, I can't fucking show it.
Here, send me the link. Send me the link of the song. Or
Hang on, wait for this shit. See, the great thing about Krautrock is it's like ambient music that you can kind of have in the background, but it like rocks at the same time. I fucking love this shit.
it's not just like straight up Brian Eno.
I mean, I love me some straight up ambient Brian Eno, but like, Strokes. You know what? I begrudgingly like the Strokes. I do. Swing Kids, 90s San Diego hardcore. Yeah, that was the Locust before they were the Locust. Love that band. I have some Swing Kids 7-inches. They were stolen. But yeah, KMFDM, no. Text Nick Thune if he knows who Jason Segel is. I guarantee you he'll get a kick out of it. I'm not going to do that. It's like, the last thing you want is to be texted like, hey, I'm on chat with a bunch of people talking about you. Like, that's, yeah.
One of the cover bands I did was the Modern Lovers. I played guitar in it. I was really excited to it because I usually play bass. In that one, I played guitar and did the solos, and it was came out good.
Hiromi Hosono, I have been listening to a lot lately. That's good shit. Butthole Surfers. We've talked about Butthole Surfers on Twitch a bunch. We're not doing that again, but yeah.
Yeah, we're done.
We're done. Okay. Okay, I get it. So Nick Thune and Brendan Walsh did. Okay, all right. Yeah. I have a band on Spotify people can listen to if they want to.
Oh, yeah.
I'll plug it. It's called Sirhan Sirhan. There's two Sirhans on Spotify. We're the one with the flowers on the cover. So if you want to listen to my band, we have one EP on Spotify.
I never taught improv. I taught sketch writing. Big difference. You can find an album by me on SoundCloud that I made myself called Dog Dick. Did I ever show you the cover I made for that?
No.
Wait, let me bring this up.
Oh, yes, you did, but show me again. I forgot it, but I remember thinking it was really funny. Sam, do you like MDC? That's Millions of Dead Cops, right? Is MDC that hardcore punk band? I know there's a hardcore punk band called Millions of Dead Cops from England.
I don't know. No, I don't think it's...
Oh, somebody says like DJ Dog Dick. Is there a DJ Dog Dick?
Oh, there is a DJ Dog Dick.
you
No,
biting his
I'm
style,
not
dude?
DJ Dog Dick.
Mindless Self-Indulgence. Yeah, I remember that band. I didn't get into them.
I saw them live once.
Man is the Bastard. Yeah, I
That
fuck
was-
with Man is the Bastard. Spell my band's name. It's like the guy who killed RFK. Sirhan Sirhan. Sirhan twice. Favorite Death Grips album? I've answered this already tonight, but you've been asking so much. The Money Store. Cave In. Yeah, they're like Converge meets Radiohead. I like Cave In. That Heartworks album was fucking awesome.
I used to listen to Piebald, and I remember they did a split with Cave In.
Right. Here's some more krautrock. I'm just doing krautrock, baby. Harold Groskoff, Synthesist. This album slaps. Yeah, Sirhan. Dong Chaser 420. You got it. That's it. Ministry. Dude, Ministry, I just got into Ministry this year, and it's like, where had they been all my life? Early Ministry, from they're like second to fifth records. Like Mind is a Terrible Thing to Taste. And, dude, they're just so fucking evil, man. I fucking love it. And I read his autobiography, and it was like the craziest book ever. So I highly recommend reading the I'm blanking on his name. I'm having a senior moment. But the singer of Ministry's autobiography is so fucking crazy and good. The dude, Sam, let me have I told you this Ministry story?
Yeah.
So they're from like, they're kind of from all over, but when they were in Austin, Texas, they were recording this. Al Jorgensen, thank you. They made this album, and on the cover of it was like a concentration camp. And their label in LA was like, you can't have that as your cover. Like, you have to change it. So Al Jorgensen, being the psycho crackhead, literally crackhead. No, Sirhan is not a name parody of Duran Duran. Although I should tell people it is. He was so mad at the label that he went out, he found a dead deer that had been hit by a car on the side of the road, put it in the backseat of his car, drove from Austin, Texas, all the way to Capitol Records building in Los Angeles. The thing rotted. He said he reeked of dead flesh. He gets to the Capitol Records building, pulls the deer out by its head, walks into the label to the secretary who's like at the desk, slaps the body of this dead deer onto the desk and says, "Here's your fucking album cover," and then got back in his car and drove back to Texas. That makes no sense, and it's probably not true, but like, what a fucking maniac.
That's the lie that people are
That's like
making,
the crazy story that he's telling people, but goddamn. So you're screen sharing, so you're fucking up the visual for the cloud, but what are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Wait,
Sorry,
I'll
dude.
just drop it in the chat to you. Wait.
Any love for Tool? I wish I liked Tool, but I don't. And I'm sure, I think they're very talented. It's just not for me.
Trevor really loves Tool.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay. What other music, boys? What else, chat? I mean, Mr. Bungo, I've said it a million times. Favorite shit in the world. California. That record. Lil Ugly Mane. I don't know it. Do you like Blind Melon? No. Longmont Potion Castle? Yes.
There's some Blind Melon songs I like. Like Galaxy is a cool song, and Soup is a cool song.
G.G. Allen? Yes. Sam, you like Supertramp, right? I know you've been listening to that. No? Am I wrong?
Not a huge Supertramp fan. I mean, I don't hate Supertramp.
Yeah. Helmet. I saw Helmet live. Didn't like it. Gogol Bordello. So when we went on tour, we toured with this fucking band that I do not like. But I remember Gogol Bordello was supposed to be on that tour with us. And I was so excited, dude. I was like, this is going to be the craziest month of my life. Yeah, because they give the greatest live show ever. But they like dropped out. I think something happened to Eugene and they like dropped out at the last second. It was so sad.
What happened to that guy? That guy was like acting for a while.
Was he? Yeah, I know he was in a movie. I don't know what it was, but I remember I was like, oh, Eugene's in a fucking movie? Crazy.
Guar. Like Guar.
I saw Guar live. I got sprayed with the dick.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
I saw
Frank Black.
Guar.
Now, Frank Black is Desert Island for me. The first two Frank Black records, Teenager of the Year and Self-Titled, those records are like perfect, man. Those are amazing.
He was at my high school graduation.
Frank Black was?
Yeah, because his brother was in my class.
I think I like Frank Black's first 2 solo albums more than any Pixies record. And I know that's like sacrilegious, but I think they're better. Do I hate all reggae or just Sublime? Just Sublime.
The Breeders are really great.
The Breeders are good. I have not heard of Foxtrot, Sierra, and the Uniforms. I have not heard of them. I don't know them. The Avalanches, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I like the Avalanches. That one song, it's now in commercials. That's what sucks. Is like you find a song, you're like, oh, this is a cool song,
Yeah.
and then some like cell phone company co-ops it. Now it's forever like this like T-Mobile song.
All right. Somebody said look up the Cardiacs. All right. I'm playing some Cardiacs. This rocks. I don't know about this part. It's like... Yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm not going to keep playing it because I feel like it's rude, but yeah, I'm into it. Look up idols. This isn't going to go... I'm not going to look up everything everybody says forever, but for the moment, I'm just going to do a couple. Idols. I don't know this band. Let's hear it for the first time. Napalm Death, fuck yes.
All right. Mr. Bungle.
I'm going to guess this band is from Australia. Am I right?
I'll look it up soon.
I like this. Oh, no, they're obviously British, right? Yes. Okay, so this is interesting. So I like this. This sounds good.
Yeah, they're British.
Okay, so passionate, political, and darkly comedic. The first 2 albums from Idols touch on everything from sexism and racism to Brexit and nationalism to toxic masculinity. So these are like super woke lefty dudes. Their music feels incredibly personal and at other times universal. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. What copy of Possession do I own? I got a Criterion Blu-ray of Possession. And it's cool. The art is cool. I lent it to my friend, so I can't show it to you, but it's got like a whole book that came with it with like writing about the movie. That movie's so interesting, man. If you guys can get your hands on the movie Possession, I think it's from '83 with Sam Neill. It is a trip. It's a movie. WKUK Blu-ray. Does one exist? Is there a Blu-ray of us? No. We're not going to make one.
No, if you see it's bootleg.
Yeah.
It's just someone who's taken stuff off YouTube and made a Blu-ray.
Yeah, don't fall for it.
This has been really great. I have to take off.
You gotta go. All right. If you're gonna go, I'm gonna go. Guys, thank you so much, chat. This was actually really fun. We should do music boys. I don't know if we'll get in trouble for playing Spotify, but like, I don't think we will.
I did that podcast, the I Hate Your Music podcast. We could do similar things where we give each other music suggestions that we know we'll hate.
And I like that Chad is recommending music that I actually like. Like, I like this Idols band. This is fucking awesome.
Or maybe that's it. Maybe we'll like take someone from chat. We'll take like 3 bands from chat and figure out a way for them to vote.
Yeah.
And like for that week have like a band to listen to.
Yeah, that's fun. All right, cool. All right, guys. Thanks, everybody. Good to see you, dude. And we will check our YouTube. We'll be putting more stuff up. And this is really fun. Thanks, chat.
Let's try and do some Warzone this week.
We'll try. I got to buy hardware and figure out all that shit. And I desperately need to get my OBS situation.
But we'll get like Griffin to host it.
That's a good idea. Okay, cool.
We can totally do that.
All right. Later, dude.